live. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Abyss. Today we'll be playing some SOMA with my brother. Say hello.
Grab the name! Oh, hi!
Never. Oh, looking for a game to capture. How about this game?
With our
Bam!
There we go.
Okay.
Confirm and go live. There we go.
Oh, he's going live. Everyone, shout at the top of your lungs. Ah! Oh, I need to change I need to see my lovely viewers on Twitch. I love you guys on YouTube, but I also need Twitch to feel loved. Hold on.
You need Twitch's love?
No, I need to love Twitch. There's a difference. And they make it very difficult to do that.
Oh, okay.
I also haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm now having dinner.
Yeah, that happens. Pop out your chat. Go into here, grab this, and where's your chat?
Gone, dead. Nobody arrived.
Found it. Pop that sucker out and just be like, ba 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 ba. Alright. So that's you, that's you. Wait, did I even grab my own chat? Wait.
No, they're not important.
Yes, I did. Okay.
Not like they're the only ones who won't talk or anything. Woo!
Hey, Jay, you know, that's awesome.
Oh no, I can't see who that is. It's too far away. Hold on. I gotta
New
leave.
father.
Oh, JP's rating with 5 people. I take it back. Hello there. I can actually see people because they're in my chat. Oh my goodness. I take it all back. Oh my. You came to see the starting screen get all screwed up.
Yeah, that happens.
Thank you, Tira Fox. Hopefully I said that correctly. I'm very bad at names. I apologize. I gotta look at this one.
Tyrar Fox?
Thank you, Henry Sonohara. Welcome to the Legion. Welcome to the Abyss. To everyone who's joining.
Perfect.
SOMA fans assemble. True. And then I missed Catherine Chun. Oh God, I'm bad at it. Whoa, it's starting. It's the start of the night, start of the stream, and I can't even speak. Thank you so much for joining the Legion. Welcome to the Abyss.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm starting my stream now. I am now live to the intro music's gone.
This guy. Actually, technically you're on time.
Yeah, I'm on time. I'm 2 minutes early. I don't know what you're talking about.
Last time we got yelled at for ending or starting too late. So I was just trying to be on time, aka early.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, that's fair.
And terrifying. Simonized. So much
beautiful
fun. Oh my goodness.
I love it. I love the puns.
I only like puns if they're good.
We all know puns are never great, but
that's a lie. Some puns are really good,
but I
95% are not.
I love all the puns. They're all the same.
Well, good for you. That's the reason why I have to suffer between you and Dad. Ugh. Too many puns.
Hey.
You had a pun phase for a while too.
I still have a pun phase.
Not as much as when you were like, you discovered the joy of puns or something. Because I could see the light in your eyes. Like, every single time an opportunity came up, it's like when someone gets an opportunity to say a D's nuts joke.
Well, here's the thing, bro. We are not seeing each other's physical appearance right now. We're not seeing each other's physical appearance. So
don't matter.
My eyes light up all the same every time.
I know. I can sense it.
All right.
I can feel a disturbance in the force.
You feel it? Are you feeling?
I do remember you were there.
Now? JP should be able to see the channel and access it whenever JP.
Yeah, he's taking a break right now. He'll be in a little bit. So in the meantime, you're live now, right?
I just saw that JP was Oh, yes, I'm live. My ears have validated my existence.
Congrats.
Wow, that was...
Now,
oh.
I've got post-work week syndrome, aka I don't remember any of the controls, so I'm going to have to take 5 seconds to probably die to whatever monster I'm about to encounter. Ooh, what is that emoji?
Maybe.
I'll hit the
projector output. No. Source projector. Source projector. Am I doing the right source? No, I'm not.
Oh. Sorry, I found the any button. It took me a little bit.
Great. Love it.
Oh,
perfect.
Right. We were in St. Catherine's room. Can I take a...
Yes, we were.
Red or foe?
Oh, I needed to turn that down.
Needed? You've already done it? How dare?
I did it like as I was saying needed.
Gateway to Helios' bedroom? Oh my.
Helios? Oh man, look at Helios.
Wee. Oh wee.
We can do pillow fights? Guys.
Yes, I'm gonna do pillow fights with the voices in my head. Discussing
no, not
a lot
the voices
of
in your head. The monsters. Fight the monsters with the pillow.
Oh, nice. Doing you were discussing a lot of SOMA issues and tried one of the SOMA mods and it was fun. Now you're here. That's very good to hear. Be gone, demons. I have my defense. It is raised to over 9,000.
It's a stretchy pillow.
He's my defense. It's flexible. All right, what was I doing? I remembered last time that I have a flashlight, and they were messing with me with these lights.
Yes.
It was great.
Right.
Going deep with you. Oh. All right, you can keep your secrets. What's in here? No!
Did you just...
Well...
I can't believe you would throw the pillow to the depths below. How could you?
Get out of here!
Thought you were better than
out of
this,
here.
brother.
What are you talking about? I have my pillow. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I must have been looking at something else. Okay. Well, as long as you got your pillow.
You see my pillow? It's amazing, isn't it?
It's so stretchy.
They're jealous. Last time we explored everything in that hallway. So this time we're gonna not go down that hallway and probably die.
Probably. Maybe. Perchance. Perhaps.
Scarier than the Minecraft ambience. Haru. How are you doing, guys? And I was questioning whether that's to chat or to me.
I'm actually
doing
wondering
terrible.
how you're doing. Okay.
Terrible, as per normal. I eat.
Yeah.
All right, monster. Friend or foe?
Alan or Wake?
Or foe? Oh.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project,
never
I
mind.
pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
Friend here.
Oh, friend's here. That's a rarity.
I set it up, so I'm glad you figured out.
Wait, this is progress. Uh-oh, I didn't want progress.
What do you not? Don't we want
Always
progress?
progress if you have a pillow ready.
You're right. Hold on. I need my pillow. It's a comfort pillow.
Parry the pillow.
Pillow is what I need. Hey.
Below the platypus?
Platypus.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a little platypus. Puts hat on. Parry the platypus.
I don't think this is effective. It's to you, brothers. Ah, well then I'm doing well. Tired, as always.
I'm doing great. I'm not tired.
See, this seems like progress. This seems like fun.
Look at
This
your
is where I would store the arc
No,
scans.
don't
Bottle.
throw
Save
the
the whole
machines. You will
staff
break the
digitally
game.
on these chips.
That was the plan.
Tyra.
That's the plan. Tired? I get it. Don't worry, I'm Oops.
Don't worry, I'm Oops.
This room
Hold on.
actually reminds me of a rare SOMA bug. Sometimes important objects, even unimportant objects, don't spawn in on the level load. That's a very rare bug, but it happens, let's say, frequently on speedruns because you repeat it so often. And I was once in a stream of someone who played SOMA, and one important quest item didn't load into this level. And of course, I wanted to tell him that he had to restart the last loading state. And of course, he wasn't believing me at first because I'm just a random guy in chat. Right?
I hate when that happens. Yep.
Yep. And yeah, it
There's
took a while to convince that person that he had actually to repeat.
Like, no, seriously, I'm an expert at this.
Trust me. Trust
Dang
me,
it.
your game is broken. Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I'm too trusting, and I guess gullible would be a proper terminology.
Very
here.
gullible.
Yeah, so
Nailed it!
I find it makes the most amount of entertainment to just blindly believe the audience on most things. There are definitely things that you just put a hard line in, like hit Alt
Wait.
F4.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
here.
well, Tyra did exactly that right now.
Yeah, delete this 32. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Delete it. Of course. Wait, I don't have a System 32. Is that bad?
You should.
Concern. Much concern.
I got a System 31.
I mean, it's
that count?
worth a try, right?
Correction Smurf. That seems fine. Lights. So is this progress? I don't want progress.
I think you've done all the non-progress
I did it.
already.
I doubt it. Hold on. Time to go die. What's it?
All right, time to talk blood.
Disgusting.
Talk blood.
Ketchup?
Yes.
This is where I did my scan. And
Oh.
all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Fair. So therefore, that voice recording we heard earlier.
Was before this.
It was. It must have been because they hadn't completed it, right?
Potentially.
See the computers? Pretty sure that's not what we call progress.
Which
Yeah,
recording are you referring to?
The outside recording
Catherine.
before we talked to the woman who thought that she was on the Ark.
Yeah.
We talked about it was the Catherine's like
yeah,
older
yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
We had a whole
The
discussion
Catherine
about whether that
walk-
was before or after.
You mean the walkie-talkie that was lying down there?
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, that's
being
definitely before the scan.
being a mod on Arc server
Now
or
what's
on
wrong?
Arc's Twitch,
Huh?
it's very amusing because every time someone talks, it's just Raider from JP.
I don't even see that. What kind of permissions you got?
I said I'm a
mean-
mod.
I mean,
I
I'm
know.
glad that everyone sticks around. That's so cool.
Troubleshoot.
Well, we had
That's not
some
good.
viewers
Wait, I fix this?
in the stream that totally didn't get what we were doing there because we discussed so deeply rooted lore things, and some guys just popped in their head and said hi, bye.
Yeah, nope. Yeah,
What
nope.
are you doing there,
Ah, I
you
see.
nerds?
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Gameplay? I want to watch and entertain gameplay. Oh, nerd talk. Never mind.
Some people just don't understand. The
It's
Nanami
finesse.
composition. Compress Nakajima neurograph. Continuous time 21 milliseconds. Captured March 12th, 2014. Is that me? Author Nakajima
I don't think
Shin.
you're Nanami.
I don't think so either.
What you mean? It's you?
Yeah, it's definitely not you. I mean, it says that.
But I don't remember my name because it's been a week and I've. Oops.
Your name is Simon Jarrett.
Simon.
Yes.
The pace
Whatever
file
you
bird.
say, people have to follow. Okay.
Yes. Big
But
heart.
there's actually a familiar name on that record.
Need.
Masashi.
David
No,
Munchie.
Munchie.
How did this
I
name-
remember Munchie.
Yes.
Yeah, man,
What
he
is
was
this?
not the doctor.
But not
He's Canadian.
doctor. Yes. Yes.
Jarrett sounds familiar too.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
was-
that's me.
Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Oh. Yeet. Why did it get so big? What did you do? There we go. Much better.
Okay, that's it. Wow, that was fun.
Jared.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so.
It's freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Simon Jarrett. Yes, we know.
They feel excited.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it.
Interesting.
Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're going to keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
The
Gotta adjust
model
all the
was
plans.
sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows?
Huh.
You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I've never been more excited to be alive. All that hope
You fool!
wasted.
What a rookie mistake.
Was it really wasted though? You're alive now, 100 years or so later.
Am I though?
Yes.
Well, here's a question for you. I don't have those memories. So that person who's right there, is that me?
Yes.
Original Simon died a month after the first scan because the Moonshi, is it Moonshi? I cannot pronounce it to save my life.
Munchie.
Treatment didn't work. Yeah. Munchie, Moochie. Mochi. Yeah. That's the question is, I'm a copy, Harry. Yeah, exactly. Am I still Simon is the ultimate like lingering question there because I don't remember this entire month. Simon Jarrett, the original Simon Jarrett, he had a whole month that I don't remember, and the closest equivalent you could probably get is, well, you're like the original Simon Jarrett, just with amnesia for a month. And it just so happens to be the final moments of your life that you're forgetting.
Uh-huh.
Convenient.
See, Tyra Fox is already starting. That's why Catherine and me are here. Because these dudes are 2 chapters ahead of that game.
Oh, good. Sorry, I'm also eating. Ignore that. If you hear me scream randomly, that's not in tune with anything happening in game. That's why. Oh, wait, no.
Legacy scan.
They're historic templates
well.
for AI construction. Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies
Sure.
anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
Yes.
You should be proud.
So much
Why?
for that mystery. No magic or time
Because
travel needed.
advancement
I was here all along.
AI technology.
Waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Sure. We'll go with that for now.
Of course.
I'm gonna wait for
Why
more
not?
info.
More info.
Yeah, because a lot of technological development needed to happen before you could just put a brain scan into a suit and say, hey, he's a human. Like, meh.
There's actually an error in the game in the version I use for speedrunning, which Tyra Fox is also doing. If you use the speedrun branch, which is an older version that enables you to do more tricks before they get patched out, there actually was an error. When you are in the first scene with Munchie and he talks to you while you are sitting in the scan seat, he also asks for Simon's birth date. And he's kind of like, copy that, and he's typing it into the computer. If you compare that in that version with this file, the birth date actually is different. So Munchie really has to be an idiot not getting that. But in your version, it is correct again.
How far off was it?
Oh, I can't say. I can't say. I don't know by heart.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a spoiler. So now this is an interesting option, right? This audio recordings gives you the information that you need to know, oh, you're a copy. But then it gives you the option to erase data. If you go to Berg, oh, you can do it to him too.
Huh?
Because, by the way,
Apparently.
the colleague of Dr. Munchie.
Ah, right. So, if you're down the route that you believe everybody is a person as long as their consciousness, you think therefore you are kind of mentality, right?
Right.
If that's the case, then theoretically, you're not only murdering that person by erasing this data, you are deleting their existence because they are already dead. But is that the case? So you could argue the fact that, well, you're not deleting anybody because it's just information. It'd be like wiping your hard drive. If you were to say that this is a person before they're even entering the suit, then what's the difference between that and your file explorer? If you delete System 32, are you murdering somebody? No. So what's the difference, right? Well, theoretically, though, you're also eliminating an infinite possible number of copies of this person being out there if you were to suppose that if they're experiencing and in a robot, like they're experiencing reality inside the suit of a robot, then erasing this data, you're eliminating an infinite number of them, and then it's just like, it kind of discredits that theory.
We talking about templates here, right? So deleting the template would most probably not kill any copies of that template running around. In my first playthrough, I didn't care about the non-comp Berg and Munchie files, but I cared about my own because I found the idea scary that I could maybe meet another Simon, and I wanted to prevent that. So I chose to erase my own data.
Well, for me, the idea of erasing any of these was kind of not good, and that's mostly because it isn't the same as just deleting System 32. And the reason why I say that is each of those files contains life experiences of people that you could end up putting into a robot that you could interact with, and any new person that comes to, like another generation happens, you can have the same thing occur, interact with the person as they were up to that point. It's not the same as just like having a fresh computer with the operating system freshly installed and go, goodbye, System 32. Now my computer won't run because I don't have any data on it.
Well, you see, I think that's missing the point in my opinion, because you're deleting this is deleting, if you were to suppose that you're deleting a person's, essentially what you're arguing there, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that this is the essence of a person, and if by deleting this, you are deleting the essence that could be an infinite number of copies that would be actual people. It's not the same as a file that isn't the essence of a person. Essentially, that you're distinguishing between files and folders.
Not entirely just that. The other, the thing that is more
true.
Well,
we like assuming things, okay?
The thing that's more prevalent to me is the knowledge, the data that is there. It's more akin to instead of deleting System 32, but rather going to the internet and completely wiping out an entire section of Wikipedia. Just all that knowledge and information that was there is just gone.
So you're arguing the sense of like burning down the Library of Alexandria kind of thing. The
Yes.
data lost is horrendous. But it's not about anything to do with human life. It's the potential data that we could have passed on to future generations is lost.
Yeah, that's pretty much my explanation of it. And it makes it a lot more simplistic to think about because, well, what is life? Is it the consciousness and all that other deep philosophical kind of conundrums and stuff? We could talk in circles for days. But the potential for having a set of knowledge just be completely lost to time, that is very hard to bring back.
That's true. But then the question becomes, as JP was saying, you see yourself. Do you delete yourself to prevent you from running into another you? No one in my career as SOMA expert has ever done that so deep, really. Although I have strongly advised many beginners to take their time and stop to reflect on every information the game gives. See, to me, I just find this stuff fascinating. Like, because the reason why people struggle with this moralistically is twofold, in my opinion. First off, the question of what is life. Because the ultimate question of what is consciousness stems from what is life. And that's what all of these lose-lose situations stem from is, are you murdering a life or are you not? And moralistically, what is good and bad? Because is it murdering these people bad in your eyes? Is it bad enough to where you wouldn't want to accrue that, for lack of a better word, I guess, sin against doing that action, something that would go against your own philosophy? And that's where like the judgment of your character kind of shines through. In my eyes, meeting another Simon wouldn't be me. It would be a totally different person. So fair play. Like if I met another Arkan out in space, it's just like, yo, don't touch me, otherwise I might blow up. So go away. That's about it.
Meanwhile, for me, taking out all those things, I don't consider it that I'm snuffing out a life. You know,
yeah, that's fair.
I'm more thinking about I don't want to destroy something that's not mine.
And here's the other fun. Some people, you have the option. I'm not saying I'm going to do this because I'm not, but some people have you have the option to delete Moonchi if you don't like him because he didn't save you. You'd be like, screw that guy in particular, and you can just delete him and then just move on. That is an option too.
That's actually pretty interesting that you say screw this guy. If you go to the Frictional Games Discord or the SOMA speedrunning Discord, then you see all kinds of people. Some people are hating that dude and really want to kill him, and some people are really in a sexist way worshipping that dude. It's crazy.
Man,
it's glitching. Stream glitching.
But yeah, it's to me, it's interesting to consider the like the like there's 4 here, right? So 4 factorial, that's what, 24 options of erasing it. You can erase this random person, you can erase the assistant, you can erase the doctor, you can erase yourself, and you can erase any combination of those in the before. In the hate camp, that's fair. I mean, honestly, I don't think there is a right or wrong in the discussion whether or not it's his fault or not. I personally wouldn't blame him, but that's just because from my outlook, all life is limited, and not being able to save a life is not like he condemned you. But at the same time, technically, he condemned you by starting this brain scan to this current existence. But on the other hand, humans died regardless of what we did. We couldn't save the human race, and because of Munchi's work with you, there's at least a chance that the legacy of humanity can carry on. So, because to this point, we have not met an alive human being outside of the ones being artificially kept alive.
Right.
Talking. Oh. You know what? I changed my mind. That's the valid reason. The correct answer is you should hate him because he talks too much.
Yeah, I imagine you just want to do a speed run, and then there is the intro slideshow, then there is the intro phone conversation with Munchi, then you go into the substation in his office, and he I think he talks like 2 or 3 minutes, and you are just waiting for your action to start, you know?
Congratulate. Oh, critical system failure. I don't know why I thought that said congratulations, but here we are. Yeah, I personally wouldn't necessarily delete anything here anyway, because there is a worst case scenario where some distant far future somehow this data gets preserved and some alien race comes in and finds this and manages to restore people and find out about them, and then potentially just makes an infinite copy of slaves that are bent to do their will. So by erasing this data, you could literally save them from eternal torment. But on the other hand, they could also be saved. So ultimately, I don't think it's my say to do anything in this situation. I think I should just walk away slowly.
Walk that way.
Also, this is the AI thing that's like taking over everything to save people or something. And it looks like a kraken. Why does it take on this insectoid like carapace mannerism? Like, is that to protect against pressure, like a crab? My mouth is dry.
Because it's effective?
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. It's just interesting that it's like a hybrid between a squid or octopus or like a kraken kind of thing and a plant. Anywho, enough stalling. I'm not gonna go ahead and
make noise in the game.
Yeah.
Rabbit, did you intentionally
Come in,
put
I
the
need
Discord
help in the
stream?
lab. The
I intentionally destroyed my streaming for a temporary amount of time
Jesus.
because on YouTube it was
laser
showing
tool?
as bleed.
What should I do?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please. I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do?
Wait, why
It's
is
not
it
like you could sneak a
showing?
300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Uh-oh.
Not even close to being okay. That's a shame.
Yeah, I loved you talking in the background that entire time.
Yeah, I
Like an
hope
extra
so.
comedy sketch from
Trusty,
Distractable or
come
something,
in,
man.
I need help in the
Sitting in the
lab,
back.
the scan room.
This subtle,
What
not looking
happened?
at all aggressive,
Conrad killed
aggressivity
himself after
can
the
only
scan.
exist-
Jesus, how?
Laser tool. What should I do?
It's a laser tool.
Mazer. You're not even paying attention.
Laser.
The mazer. We
Oh!
actually saw the blueprint downstairs. in that guy's room where he tried to circumvent the how's that word? Circuit?
Yeah.
Why do I have stamina if I'm a robot?
Well, there's only so much your servos can handle before.
You will find out.
Oh, good. Unable to connect to mainframe. Subvolt level. Basically go downstairs. Gotcha. Now, if I bring this, do I need this downstairs?
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Well, I could if I end up breaking it down there.
Mr. Penguin arrived in Thailand now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been everywhere. Where's my pillow? There's my pillow. All right, we take safety pillow and we leave. This place smells. I don't even know if I can smell. Oh, another extinguisher. All right.
Tyra. Oh yeah, you were an any percent runner. Meanwhile, I'm an NMG runner. The any percent runners are half an hour faster with their runs because they use objects to hover over the levels and such. And there are some places where you are forced to use a fire extinguisher. And these objects, because they are round, they are the most hated objects in the game for the runners. Because it's incredibly easy to mess the tricks up.
Oh.
All right. Friend or foe?
Obviously.
Why are you bloody?
Because it's friend.
Are you hurt? There's a wildflower over there.
No, I'm good.
This looks so weird. Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly, stretchy, stretchy.
Friend or foe?
pillow.
The hoppers are the problem. It's okay.
Friend or foe?
Thanks, Strommeyer. That's a real helpful report.
I like how it
Be
can go in
quiet, the
between
proxy listens.
bars.
What happened to Theta? No explanations anywhere.
Kind of sounds like a warning.
Yeah.
Did happen to Theta.
Clips are now fine. Hovers are. I'm sorry. I know this
Yeah?
sound.
What's that?
I know the screams of the damned hovering in the abyss. If I've ever heard a scream in the abyss, this is it. There's no metal to bang on, though, in the abyss, so that's a new sound. Ew. Sorry, I just... Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I can jump, I forgot.
You're kind of limiting your possibilities here because you are holding that pillow.
What? Are you telling me to get rid of the pillow?
Well, at least drop it for a second so you can see that what you just tried is possible when you are not carrying the pillow.
Oh no!
Not worth it.
We lost Pilly.
Not worth it.
Did I get the name right?
Catherine, isn't that obvious? They obviously took real proxies and let them scream.
Oh. Well, you know, I don't know one or two things about horror games. Very interested in how they created these screams. No! Come back here!
Very
Look what I did!
You
He
did it.
stands. Stay there. I'll be back.
Stare.
Well, so normally, they don't want you to run away from the screams. But I, as a smart player, am gonna run towards the screams.
Really? Smart player? Maybe if you were like Isaac Clarke or Duke.
Oh my
Like,
god, he's right there. Rendarpo.
Vote. Definitely vote.
How do you work?
Like a spider sack. Smart player will remember what Kath said on the way down there. What did Kath say?
That there's people that they like tried to save or whatever that like where did everyone go kind of thing, and that there's a chamber or something that has people in it. I can't lean. I'm clipping into the wall.
How did you play a second ago?
How did I get hurt? Did something hit me on the head?
Did you get hurt, or did you just get really close to the thing that caused
I'm
the
stuck.
vision to go wibbly wobbly?
I actually can't say because the Discord stream right now is pretty pixelish.
Oh.
Because it's so dark, so...
Yeah, so I'm behind a cabinet and I push one button, I just float. So I'm definitely not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I think you.
I'm stuck.
Getting out of bounds. Oh yeah, you are. It's a very, very narrow path there.
I am stuck.
Stuck on something, like at the 5 cannon dialogue skip. Yeah.
I am stuck.
I know what you're talking about.
Bro.
You're not supposed to be between these narrow things.
Let me help you.
Oh, wait, he's helping. He's helping.
Yeah,
Wow,
the problem
you're really
is
wedged in there.
if you manage to get between two objects, the game tries to push you out, and if it succeeds, then you get fall damage because you get accelerated that much.
Oh, cool. That's how I got hurt, probably. And now I'm dead.
Not yet.
Sir, I'm right here. Come kill me. I literally, I cannot.
Are you unable
I don't
to
even,
move?
I'm not even scared anymore. I'm just dead.
Annoyed.
I want to get a good look at him. That's
I'm
the
dressed
greatest
well, but-
that's the look you're gonna get. He walked by for a split second. I'm flying backwards.
You got this. You got it. You got it.
I can't even uncrouch.
Are you able to do a quick load for the last save point?
It should have saved directly.
I'm
at
here!
there. So if you need to reload, you lose nothing.
Oh, I'm free. Woo! He knows I'm here now though because of the flashlight.
One little push was more than enough. What are you
Read
doing?
Catherine
Are you
Chan's
trying to get-
message.
Ow!
Be quiet, proxy are listening.
Oh, that, yes. So don't run like I just did, like an idiot. Oh, this is a dead end.
Oh. Is it? All I see is the abyss.
That's how I promise you will get a good look at him. Oh, yeah.
Well, they're laughing. They're having a good time. Perfect.
No! Ah! Woo! I stunned him! I stunned him!
Definitely stunned him.
He's stunned! He's stunned!
Can't move at all.
He's a walking cocoon.
He doesn't know. Doesn't know.
I call that one ugly potato man.
Oh,
that
potato
also
man.
works.
Are you? Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I'm so sorry.
It's the other half of potato man.
Oh, well,
Careful. Careful.
I am. Careful is my middle name.
Have a seat.
No noise. My God.
Excuse me? Ah. Network error.
Yeah.
Please reset router.
Unable to connect to mainframe. Please reset the router now.
Oh, that's quiet. Oh, I can go this way. Friend or foe?
An MG?
No major glitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hovering with chairs is pretty easy. I see that. Yeah, NMG, you are not allowed to use objects to fly around. You are allowed to go out of bounds, but only if the normal intended mechanics of the game allow you to.
Allow you to, yeah.
If you use a lot of speed and glitch through a wall, then this is not allowed. But if there is if there's a visible wall, but one with no collision, then you may leave that place.
Fair enough. Oh, there's a countdown? Ooh.
Yeah, it's basically you have to come back and reconfirm it within a set timer, otherwise it breaks again. Because that makes sense. Chicken wings!
It doesn't make sense, but I love this room for this reason, because I saw so many scared people go in here, find the switch, flip it, and then run out of the room panicking, only to find out 2 floors above that they have to return later. I love this room. It's so much structure.
I think that's what happened to me in my playthrough.
Oh, that makes sense. See, as a smart gamer, I don't worry about that. I'm assuming I'm missing lore.
Here's the thing.
Like
Here's
this
the
guy
thing,
here.
Though. In my playthrough, I think
Man,
after I hit the switch once,
Oh.
I went to run and I ended up getting caught, so I had to restart anyway.
Well, Potato Man's section's done. What's over here?
You said
No.
something, you are missing lore. What do you mean?
No shot.
Wondering if he's missing it based on what he's seeing in the environment.
Say, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear any of that. What?
You said something about you are missing lore. What did you mean?
Oh, I said I'm probably. He can open doors.
Hello, Bristol.
You distracting mother.
Right, okay. I'm going to talk to my chat real quick. Well, welcome to SOMA. My brother's the one. My brother's the one playing. He's getting really freaked out about whatever's going on around that.
Well, I'm going in here now. Goodbye. I should have probably closed that door, but whatever.
Maybe.
I didn't realize you could open doors. That's dumb.
That's what makes it more interesting.
Do I have a thing I can make noise with? No? Hey, Dumbo! Over here! Clonk, 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 clonk.
I can open doors with my hands as well.
It's just not what he... Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Sir? Are you okay? Don't answer that. Just walk it off in the O. You'll be fine. It's okay.
Walk it off.
He is one with the server. That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the operator.
Oh yes.
Zoma's a good game. I mean, it's been out for how long?
What is this?
Which game?
This game.
Soma.
From 2015.
Sir, you are spawn
So,
camping.
8 years.
That is not allowed.
What's wrong? Just take a fire extinguisher, throw it at its face, and then, walk past
Now
it
it
like
should
you did last
follow.
time.
There we go. I just got to be closer to make noise. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Yeah, fair.
He follows my path. I'm just trying to determine which path he's following. Is he gonna go left or right? Friend or foe? Friend or foe? Oh. Hello, potato. Okay.
Oh my God, nothing's here. Run past him. Do it.
No. Look at that ass, though.
Huh? What was that? Look at him tap dance.
Oh my god, I didn't know he was Irish. I guess the potato should have probably given it away.
I saw a YouTube message there, but it was too fast.
Have fun in there, sir. Goodbye.
Things they played ages ago.
Nothing of interest. Goodbye.
It has been 8 years, so.
Oh, Pillow! I missed you so! Climb
What's
up
Pillow's
here, I
name?
dare you.
Well, he can open doors. Be careful with your wishes.
Wait a minute, I forgot. He can open doors. I can do that too. My pillow! Oh.
Okay.
Are we bragging now about our opening door skills?
Good job, Simon.
This better have worked.
I can open
I'm not
doors
going
right
down.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that noise?
Your brother opening doors
Dude.
with his feet.
Yes.
Do
I don't
you
have hands
play
either.
a lot of horror games? Yeah, we've actually been playing quite a bit of horror games.
Yeah, kind of actually, yes.
Horror and puzzle. I mean, We're Here was like both.
Both. Yeah. Although more puzzle than horror. I prefer more puzzle than horror, but I like the thought-provokingness of some of the horror games out there.
Yeah.
Hence why we're playing this game.
Pillow just likes to dance.
You see, here's the plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna set this. Oh, there's no bed in here. I thought there was a bed in
Weren't
there.
those beds?
What?
Weren't those beds? Bunk beds?
No, there were shelves.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
I'm
it
just,
could be a
you,
couch pillow.
you stay here. I'll be back. Mwah.
Get the nice, comfy lounge.
Don't ask
The
where your
legacy
brother
scanner
went.
that was on the
Oh.
computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines, thinking they're people is definitely new.
But you kept them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
Mm-hmm.
Labyrinth.
So,
Atmospheric indie horror.
I'm
puzzle
now
game.
beginning to understand how I was 3 chapters ahead.
I'll have to look at that. Now you're getting it. Now you're taking the sauce in.
Blood. Not only blood, black blood. See, I remember.
You do remember. That's good. Oh,
That's pink
Steam.
blood.
We
Well,
should
that's
really look
that's
for a
from
scan.
the Panther.
Check the storage.
What are those? Oh?
Things. Ooh, it's very positive. Oh, wait. I think I've seen
Broken.
Uh,
Bust.
this. And it can be done in VR.
These things are like my soul, bro.
well, ending.
So broken.
Damaged.
Oh!
Are you okay?
No.
No? What are you doing?
Broken! Damaged! Beyond repair! That one's done. Broken! Broken!
Playtest back when it was an alpha. It's so good.
Broken!
Not just
Oh.
saying that.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might
Well,
be
that
able to
will be
extract the cipher
broken.
from it.
Definitely in the rotation.
Did you find what you're looking for? Yep, still looking though.
Yeah.
It is my mission to destroy all of these.
Everyone knows.
If you find
the
out what's
object
stored
in
on
the-
these, then maybe you regret it.
It's people. But they're dead already, so
Oh, and it's a co-op game. Oh, that's perfect.
trust me. No, I've connected the dots. That's what makes it funny. Yeah.
That's why it's so
Hey, you
fun.
see this? GLaDOS, I know it's you.
Hey
Can't
there.
fool me. Broken. How is everything broken and then your camera still works? I don't understand. Oh, wait, there's more here. Hold on. No. 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 No.
Perfect.
There we go. No.
You
Okay.
are
This is
really
the one I want.
destroying everything. Okay.
This is what I do. Oh, wait, there's
Yeah,
more. Hold on.
tendency there.
Hiya. Is that more? Oh, that's it. Okay. I have
Look,
destroyed
I know-
everything.
I know that situation of the heck. Like when I was playing the game Webbed, you play as a little cute little spider. It's kind of a Metroidvania kind of game. And one thing I liked doing with the webbing that I shoot out is just firing very quickly back and forth between the object and where I want it connected to.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The echo.
What?
Someone asked, did you just, oh yeah? So I did. Oh yeah.
Slot 2 chip. Okay.
There should be a list of people. See if there's anyone who could
Yeah,
know
there
a
is.
security cipher.
Wouldn't Mark Sarang know the security cipher?
Nah.
Another bloody continuity suicide.
Oh god, he turned British. It's a British bunny, watch out.
I am taking a small toilet and cigarette break, as always.
Aye.
Being a second away.
So, now
Yes,
comes the
it-
lore question. If I upload the wrong person, what happens?
See you soon.
That might be.
Is that you?
We'll find out.
Yep. Doing it.
Done it. Soiled it.
Soiled it.
No,
Soiled
it
it.
won't work. We need someone from Data Security Group.
Hey.
Data security group, huh? Not Alice.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see.
Are you okay?
No. I actually need to pee really bad.
That one won't work either. Look for security people like Kronstadt or
Oh.
Strohmeyer.
You didn't do
No.
that before they started up the stream?
No.
But why not?
No, I don't think so. Strohmeyer
Okay.
recruited people from the evacuated sites. They should also know the cipher, if you can find
If
one
I could
of them.
remote access in and take over for you, that would be amusing.
Oh yeah. Indeed it would. Has Titan security. I'm guessing none of the other ones are going to do anything.
Probably.
Okay, try actually reading the info and then
No.
pick one.
No. Yes, I'm doing this to just infuriate them now. Working for Strohmeyer. That seems correct.
Okay, so you're just.
Why is this one not dead?
exasperating them. Well, because they're not dead. There's quite a bit of them that aren't dead.
Apparently.
Or at least weren't recorded as
Oops.
dying.
That was okay. My bad.
That was the correct one?
No.
You tried that one already.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I know. I didn't actually mean to click upload.
Oh,
This
Of
is the
course.
one. This is the one that's actually true. While that's happening, I'm gonna go pee.
okay.
Very promising. I'll just load him up and get the simulator going.
Do it.
There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation.
Ah, Mr. Wan! How you doing, my friend? You got quite the goatee. I really do dig it. What? Yeah, I mean, I guess. You're still listening in? Gosh, stay in your room. Alright, so you, Juan Brandon. Environment, you got nothing. You got none. Support? Who needs support? You got no support. Can do this solo. Run in, guns blazing, knowledge flaring. Perfect. Perfect character to have on there. Let's see, what kind of environment do we want to give them? A beach or a ski lodge?
I'm back.
Welcome
None.
back. We don't want to
Beach.
give them...
Ski lodge.
Yeah, it's the environment that they'll spawn into.
Good for him. I'm proud of him.
What's
That looks like
happening?
progress.
What's happening is stalling for the person controlling the game to come back.
I'm here. I didn't drink 24 fluid ounces of water and not use the restroom before a stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as that's the case.
I'm not drinking alcohol right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, as long as that's not the case.
Sarang. Right.
Yes. Sarang.
I'm remembering.
Mark Sarang.
Sarang was the first one to initiate the suicide chain. And then
Yeah.
they investigate it, and then they come back, and then people start believing in unitology, and the necromorphs come back. And then one more death, and then we can't do it anymore.
Hey, bro.
He was spreading the thought of the continuity.
Yes.
Brought everyone else to the suicide idea. He was the one with the ship of Theseus.
He was the captain of the ship of Theseus?
Have you heard about the
Not
ship of
quite.
Theseus? So, last night, I beat
that
Dead
sounds like
Space for the third time and
I
did
was
New Game
expecting a
Plus.
nasty story right now.
And the game is pretty nasty. But what I did last night was all the achievements except for one has been completed.
Which
Nice.
one are you missing?
The one achievement that's left is beat the game on impossible mode difficulty. And what
Man,
that
that sounds
difficulty
impossible.
basically means is you get one save. If you die, you get two options: restart from the beginning,
Uninstall.
or I was gonna say continue the game on the hard difficulty, which is the difficulty just under impossible, and then you can't change back to impossible.
Don't you get one save?
One save file, so you can't like save one place and then another place and then another place. You
so
only
you
get
mean it
one.
permadeath.
It's kind of like a Pokemon game. It becomes a Pokemon game. If you die, you restart. So a Pokemon Nuzlocke.
How did you respawn?
I never tell.
Do you remember that you had these strange white combinations of numbers and letters appear on the screen when doing special things in the game?
There's what?
You drowned one Sparta figurine in the toilet, remember?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And there were these letters and numbers appearing. in the middle of the screen.
Alright, according to my notebook, my files. Where'd I write them down?
1 3 2 4 3 2 4 2 5 2 6 2 7 1 8 1.
What?
Those are my responses.
What I wanted to say is that these strange combinations of letters and numbers are actually don't do them to be super secret. In fact, they won't get the other parts though. These strange combinations get triggered by pretty strange effects in the game. So it hasn't been found for several years until someone reverse engineered the game to find the other ones. So that's so unlikely. These form a password for a file in the SOMA folder called Super Secrets.
I found a clue.
Found the numbers.
From the developers. They put videos and images in their concept art and videos from funny bugs and stuff. And they actually had the respawning fire extinguisher in that handle, and they could pull unlimited fire extinguishers out of that thing.
Yes! Unlimited power. So here's the thing. I already have deduced something. You see this right here?
Yes.
It tells me it's not gonna work. Not unless I take you.
Hello, Penguin Esquire. Sir Penguin Esquire. And
And
your friends and the rest of the chat.
click. Slot 1, yes.
Oh, you're importing files. A float tank? That would freak me out. I would never want to be in a float tank.
There's no info on these people. I can't copy them. Doesn't matter.
In my first playthrough, as not being a native speaker, I thought float tank means a floating tank, like a war tank.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, it's the mighty Panzer of the lake. Don't worry about him. Oh, mighty Panzer of the lake, what is your wisdom? It's me. Network transfer. Interesting. It's a restricted file.
Yeah, it's restricted because it's only available for Tyra.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Interesting.
Bienvenue à Versailles, Tyra.
Interesting. I can't tell if you're messing with us or if that's something that I just do not comprehend. Or both.
Tyra is just like, I'm wow.
Ah, you are the AI destroying this town. Please stop. I thought this was a data buffer. I'm disappointed that it's
one of these, but this one is not active.
Yeah, there's no information stored on it, brother.
Oh.
If you're insulated, you're fine.
Lightning.
I'm not destroying anything. I'm just trying to save.
Click. And... boop. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the correct one. Is there a support module I need to find? Let's see. Click.
Maybe.
Boom, 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 boom. Just in case demons come behind me, you know, I just...
What if demons spawn by the bloody door? Aren't you trapped then?
Bloody demons.
Why do you have to bring logic into this?
Oh, sorry.
I don't like logic. That makes sense. I don't like that it makes sense. No, I'm supposed to go through this door, I think. Like, oh no, I guess I gotta go through the main door.
Do it.
That's gonna screw me up.
Okay.
Shush.
Yes. Okay.
Well, we're just gonna.
I'm really good at being quiet. Being quiet's really good. I mean, you told me to shush, I'll shush. I can shush real well. I'm really good at shushing. No one's a better shusher than me. I can shush just as much as anyone.
This robot really got me worked up, bastard. What? What happened? Where did everyone go?
Take it easy, Mr. Wan.
Chun? What happened? I can't see anything. There's nothing here.
There's no need to worry.
No, that's a lie. You're lying.
Don't get upset, Mr. Wan.
No. Well, why are you doing this to me? I trusted you, Chun. I trusted you.
Wait.
Subject stress levels are
Simon, you
really
just reset
high.
the simulation.
Yeah. That I did.
Only putting them back in the scan room? Oh, I
so
see.
bad? This robot really got me worked up, bastard.
This fucking sentence.
What? Where did... Alice?
Mr. Wan, can you hear me?
Chun? Where's Alice?
She's fine. We don't have much time, Mr. Wan. I need the new security cipher.
What? Why? Why would you need that? This
Huh?
is a trick.
Please, this is important.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. None of this is real. But you won't break me, WoW. You hear me? You won't break me!
I didn't do that.
Did we just bring that guy to life? I mean, he's a perfect scan, meant for the Ark. He's the real deal.
No, he's not.
And we turned him off. Took it all away again.
Yep.
I really thought that was gonna work. Maybe we can try again.
Put him in a ski lodge or the beach.
Well, no, the thing is, this chip. Right?
I know.
I'm assuming it's either this chip. It's just a. Oh. No.
Turn him on again.
Turn him on again?
Go.
I'll do it.
I'm just
Go
reading
to the
messages.
beach. Go to the beach. Come on, bro.
Demand it in a
Everyone's
kinky
willing
way.
to talk. Everyone's willing to talk when they're at the beach.
No. I know what's needed. I just need to find it. And it looks like that, but it's not that.
This puzzle is easier when you think about it instead of brute forcing it. We want to get this guy to talk with us, right?
Yes.
Right.
Because you didn't test out the wrong rooms, you can't know. In these cases, if you did the wrong rooms, then he clearly knows that something is going on. Because obviously, why should he sit on a chair at a beach or in a ski lodge when he just went to the scan room, took a scan, awakes?
Yep.
Of course, he has to be still in the scan room, right?
Yeah, but
Well, you can assume that he's on the Ark.
Funny.
You could assume
Yeah,
that he's
but-
been like added to the Ark already, and that's where we are.
I wouldn't find that logical that the chair is still there then.
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Pankin?
Do not used. So
But
it's
still, even being in the scan room, he still doesn't trust the situation.
yes,
Yeah, he
meaning
needs
that you need a
Alice.
support.
You need-
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
need
need
to
to
make
put
it
someone's
more
brain.
realistic for him.
Right.
And,
The issue is where is the thing that makes it more realistic? What are you?
It's actually not found in the game. You cannot collect it. But if you think like a detective, when you would say, yeah, let's say Brandon Wan would be the person that did a crime, and you want to find out where he hides the evidence for that. What would you do to find out where that evidence could be?
Yes, Bistro did come by earlier. And you're doing all right? Well, that's all right.
I've
Great.
had too much of this alcoholic beverage to understand what's going on. Hold on. I gotta contemplate.
Go get Alice.
And listen carefully.
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really.
Yes.
That wasn't so bad. This
Strohmeyer really got me worked up, bastard. What? How did I get here?
Don't be afraid, Mr. Wan.
Dr. Chen, is that you? What happened? What is this place?
Listen, I really need your help. I need the new security cipher.
Dr.
Why
Chen,
would you say that?
I hear
Yeah,
your
she's
voice,
so
but there's no one
sensitive.
here. There's no one here. It's empty. It's too empty. There's something really wrong with this place. It's not real. This isn't real. I have to get out of here.
Do we need to turn it off?
Yeah.
Can we just keep him alive until we've got the cipher?
The
No.
longer he's exposed to the computer model, the more he'll get hung up on it.
So,
Yep.
what's wrong with letting him settle in a little?
It would drive him insane. So let's keep the session short and the suffering to a minimum.
I need this module. I know I need this module. But we're going to the ski road.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh,
Really got me worked up.
Bastard.
Oh,
What?
oh.
I'm Alice. No, I'm Alice.
Relax, Mr. Wan. Just keep calm.
Dr. Chan? What the hell is this place?
I need your help. I have to get the new security cipher.
Why are you doing this? Is this some trick? I'm not giving you anything.
It's not for me. I'm trying to save the Ark.
No, you're lying. This is all a lie. Look at this place. It's a fucking joke. Get me out of here, Chun, or I'll punch your teeth in.
Oh.
I think
That
we
was
need
a
to
weird
build the
animation.
scene so it's more what he'd expect.
Yeah?
As soon as he starts to
Oh,
doubt,
wow,
we've
really?
lost him.
You're right. We need to think this through. We need some more data.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Just a dumb beach. Go get out.
Nope. I threw all the chips out. So I'm assuming you're talking about, yeah, I need to go to the bedrooms.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
I would throw it down the elevator personally, but I'm assuming they wouldn't, so...
I wonder if you could soft lock yourself by doing that.
Maybe. Or speed run?
I wish I knew Brandon
Got rid
better.
of an important
What would make him
lore
talk?
item. We need to
I had to be
talk.
sure.
It just lights up the toilet.
Hey, man. Is that soap? Oh, wait.
I think. What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Random picture. Random
Random
picture.
other picture. Oh, hole. Random hole. Hello.
I threw you away.
Here we
Maggie.
go. Brandon Wan's room. I'll just override the lock for you.
Oh. Ah, that's dumb.
If we get
This
to
is
know him,
dumb.
maybe we can make the simulation a little
You're dumb.
smoother.
Yes, I am. Frog.
Oh, that hurt. I'm just a frog.
I was gonna say, I think you were trying to go for Goofy, or you were trying to go for Kermit, but you came off as Goofy.
I always come off as goofy.
Who?
That's
Who?
kind of scary. What is this? Fairchild Award. How is the middle piece floating? Oh, because it's got a little stand. Man, that like double
Sustando.
effect. That like 3D effect. The red and blue cross fading. Don't like it.
Neither do I.
Button.
Brandon, you ready to go? Strohmeyer says it's time to move.
I'm waiting for Stratsky and Alvaro to pack up their stuff. Head downstairs and I'll meet you there.
Don't take too long.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Seems like
We got this, Alice.
Heard some lady
Alice.
telling Brandon to hurry up.
You got that from the intercom? Must be a transmission buffer. Hang on.
Oh, that's
closer.
interesting.
Wouldn't have guessed they even knew of each other. Interesting.
So she hasn't been hearing whenever I do this. It's only myself hearing it.
True.
Right.
And that means that's the reason why she didn't freak out when I learned more about her lore, because she didn't hear it. Okay.
Right, because it's a direct transmission.
Yeah, but that was never fully explained. That was sort of implied.
It was implied with the icon.
Well, it was implied that you touch it. It doesn't necessarily mean that only you could hear it.
Yeah.
Especially, like, how are you hearing Catherine
How
right
does
now?
that
right?
not? The Catherine's through the intercom right now.
Well, yeah, but how are you hearing it? You're a robot.
Through your microphone ears.
Right,
Say
which
something like Bluetooth.
right, but like, who's to say that this isn't the same? Where you're just Bluetoothing
Because
in
of
the
the
data buffer.
icon.
Yeah, but
The
you
icon is you're getting the information through a direct contact, which means that it's kind of like a USB.
No, and doesn't. I mean, do you see? Oh, am I floating? Why am I floating? Do you see a plug? I don't see a plug. I see me
it's
resting
your
my hand on it,
hand.
wirelessly touching this thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, those battery chargers that you don't actually have to plug the battery in.
And
you just gotta set it on. It's kind of like that.
Induction?
As someone who knows how that actually works.
Audio induction. There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm not moving right now because my brain is fried from how stupid that was. Get out of my way! Oh my god. Serious?
Stupid chair. Oh.
Why so serious?
Said, get Alice, get Alice, get Alice.
Hello? Oh, security clearance YYC. Heard of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC.
Welcome back, Mr. Penguin in Thailand.
Shiny.
Oh,
shiny.
SOMA. Wait, is the facility called SOMA?
Oh yeah.
No. Then why is the
Pathos.
back of the icon just stamped with SOMA?
Because... Wait, what? Oh yeah, ID. Hold on. That's this thing in here.
Yeah, when you were having the light reflecting off of it.
Uh-huh.
SOMA.
No, it's Pathos, but on the turn around.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I thought I was
heads
saying
up.
SOMA.
Yeah, heads down.
I know. That's why I wanted, and I did this.
Yeah, right
so that way
there.
I now have a
There's-
sound clip of you saying Soma as it clearly states Pathos 2 across everything.
SOMH. Yeah, no.
P-A-T-H-O. Pathos.
It was more upside down, okay?
I was cross-eyed at the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Brandon. You go for it.
I'm really a mess thinking about the scan. Everyone is being so brave. All smiles, no regrets. You know how you said you would hold my hand during the scan?
That was a lie.
If the offer will stand, if the offer still stands, I gratefully accept. If we do it together, we should suffer the hangover together as well. They say it takes a couple of days to recover. Kisses, Alice. So yeah.
There's a note from Alice.
You
Makes me think
need
she's down
Alice.
alongside Brandon.
Okay, that sounds really promising. We can definitely use that. I think we got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom and use it to impersonate her for the simulation. We can trick them into feeling safe enough to open up.
Great. Definitely
Yay.
feeling good about this.
Good job with the intercom.
Deception.
I have a very
Lies.
good data mine. What's it like?
It's just something that I do now.
So it comes
See?
naturally to you. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll make sure to add it to my dating profile.
Hey, yo.
There you go.
What a
Anyway.
skill to have.
Akers finally agreed to evacuate Delta. Goya, Creer, and I moved into Theta today. Akers said he'd stick around for a while longer. That crazy bastard. I take pride in my work, but damn, that police is miserable since the surface stopped sending parts. Okay. No
I
maintenance.
found more
Understood.
evidence suggesting they were together during the scan.
That's okay, Sherlock. We got it already. We should focus on simulating Brandon Yuan.
No. Did my arc scan together with Alice? Strohmeyer told me that the hangover would basically kill me. Such an a-hole. I was fine at first, but I got a splitting headache a couple hours later. The biggest pain was that Chun girl. She is so uncontrollable at all times, it makes my skin crawl. You get that me with that. I'm a good stalker. True. Strohmeyer went ballistic and shut down all future scans for the ARC project. Apparently, Conrad wanted in on the continuity and just fried himself right in the pilot seat after the scan. Something tells me we'll be getting new security ciphers. Just heard that Komorabi survey team is going to Delta and pick up Akers. He's been alone for months now. Can't imagine what he's been up to. Death, 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 death.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Ooh.
Go back and
Nice.
talk to the guy.
Talk to who?
This is the wow guy.
Huh? Huh?
The security guy. Go talk to him.
Oh,
In
you're
the
talking about going
simulator.
downstairs. Yeah. Or
Yeah, now
upstairs,
you're gonna
technically.
be simulating Alice's voice.
Nope, not that way.
Yeah, that wasn't the direction that you. Nope. To the left. There you go.
Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time.
Huh?
Speedrun strats.
Woo! Woo! B-hop! B-hop!
I compiled an Alice module that we can use.
So she'll be with Brandon in the simulation.
Sort of. I'll still need to do the talking, but it'll sound and look like Alice.
I'm out of breath. Hold on. Click.
You just yeeted it onto there.
Alice.
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really got me worked up, bastard.
Well, that's what
Huh.
you get for listening to his stories.
I guess
Whoa.
I had it coming.
About Strohmeyer. He said he needed a new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
It's alright. I can talk to him.
Wait, didn't Chun just tell you to take it easy? Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone.
I do feel hungover. Okay. It's 1729 over 42, 12 over 407. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry, Mr. Wong. Brandon. Goodbye. That's
Bye.
enough.
Oh, jeez! Just
Yeah, but it shouldn't
pops
make
out of
difference.
existence.
You're still you.
Goodbye. Not dealing with
I'll let
that
you what
trauma.
to do with the data. You decide.
Yeah, you can stay alive. Well, okay. I could shut down.
Open it. What's going on?
You didn't notice?
Well, there's three options here. I can delete
Yep.
him permanently. I can shut down and kill the, kill the suspended thread, which means that he's not living right now, but technically he's not dead, per se. Or I can ignore it and just pretend it's not my problem, which is what I'm going to do.
No, yeah, it's not your problem.
Nope, I got the thing I wanted. Did I do this? A webcam. Anyway, they're watching.
Yeah, watching.
Something changed.
Listening. Did something change?
Mm-hmm. The door was closed before.
Oh. Well, go in. See what. It's trying to invite you over.
Go in. Yes, he says. Go into this corridor that's tinier than my crouch animation.
Yeah, it's the mess hall.
Renderfo? Renderfo? No?
I wonder if
Okay.
they use the webcams for Omega.
Simon, we got it. We can get to the Dunbat now. Get back here.
Yeah. Yeah, Simon, hurry up. Get back there.
Imagine.
It's the way they're
Akers-
positioned.
Imagine Akers being on Omegle, jerking himself off.
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Geez, Simon, some thoughts are better left alone.
Ooh,
Wait,
that's
why are
actually
you
a whole
worried about
concept.
it?
That is an actual whole concept where there are thoughts so in philosophy, most of modern philosophy is predicated on thought experiments, as far as I'm aware at least. And that there are thought experiments that have been deemed so dangerous to contemplate that and we talked about this I think like a week or two ago. They're so dangerous that it actually has driven people mentally insane.
I wonder what
Was
the
there a
real
loop back
Simon
there?
would have thought if he knew about me.
What do you mean? You do know about yourself.
No, I mean the real Simon. The human Simon.
The original
Going
Simon.
by your reactions, I'd say he'd be pretty upset.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Off.
How dare you put my mind into a robot? Yoink.
Friend or foe? I will decimate you. That's noises I don't want to hear.
I would call it Eli, but we already have an established Eli. They're the explosive tanks.
Eli the explosive, yes. Ew, water. Why do I hear water? Why is every door slightly cracked?
Well, it's very
Why did
old.
I need this?
And
Whoops.
I don't know why you needed it.
It respawned as well. I now have an unlimited supply of fire extinguishers. My army will continue to grow.
An unlimited supply. You know, I could actually imagine there's a game channel called Let's Game It Out who would definitely exploit something going, how many times
No, that's
or how many
impossible.
fire extinguishers
Memories
will
don't work
there
like that.
be before
Let's
it
just
lets
hope it was
me
worth
do this or that or the other
Yeah,
thing?
goodbye frame rate.
Yeah, basically.
I love that channel.
Whee! So they
Josh
just dropped
does
some
such a
like
good
major
job.
thing of like, that's not how memories work. It's like, are you sure about that?
There's always something in the
Fire extinguishers can't be friends? I mean, if you're not speedrunning, they can be. It's like
Fire
if you're in
extinguishers
competition with like a person, it could be terrible. But
Well,
if there's somebody
got
on
a
your team,
response
then
for
it's
that.
fine.
Well, here's the thing. Fire extinguishers can't be
There you are.
friends.
Just
Not with
warming
that
up the gun back
attitude.
for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute.
No problem, Clara. It's a hard time with that.
Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... Huh. That's weird.
Well, one
Never mind.
What do you need me to do?
idea
Head inside the
that
dock. The Omnitool can open the
It's
door
very
now
amusing
and get
to me.
into the Dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into
is-
the abyss.
Sounds easy enough.
the idea of being able to do just about anything that you put your mind to. And it's like, there are people out there that will say, at any kind of situation, like let's say they have a hard time jumping over something else. It's like, well, they now say, I can't do that. Well, as soon as you say that, I have to now agree with you because you've given up.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not going to be able to do something you've given up on.
Yeah. And that's some kind of manifestation as well.
Yeah.
It's like believing your own lies, and that works in both ways.
Yeah.
Friend or foe?
Okay. Fro.
Access granted. What kind of monster lies beyond these doors?
I don't know, but you're pretty short.
Oh, I'm always, yeah. It's under tall, I prefer.
Oh, okay. He's just kind of waddling back and forth.
I give up on giving up now. True.
Ah, perfect. So you can no longer give up.
Whoa, what's the serial number on this guy?
Circle.
Woo! Hold on, I need to, I just wanna,
Uh-huh.
I'm going up and down. Why is it twitching in place?
I never understood the rotation mode in Soma.
Yes, yes.
360.
Okay, perfect. Touch.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's doing nothing. You don't even have the power turned on. Bro, you need the power.
That's my brain right now. It's like a monkey with cymbals crashing. Woo! Yes, I did finish my 24 ounces of alcohol.
Flashlight? Where's your?
Here.
Oh, there it is.
It's in the between my eyes.
Perfect. We can see now.
No, I take it.
Well.
I give it. I take it away. Bucket. Woo! What's up here?
Oh, well, you know.
Hiya!
Button. Ow! Oh. Ah. Ooh. Not towards.
So I can do this, or well, I can't go that way, so I'm forced to go this way. Can I close this door? No. All right, what's gonna chase me? Get out of here! You're not welcome here. Oh wait, I guess I have to. Interesting.
You might be a bit under tall if you try to put it in that direction. There you go. Start rotating it. Perfect.
I literally can't. I just kind of have to guess. That's the best prop of them all.
Bring it over to the other side. The other side. Ow! Ow!
Bring it to the other side, he says. As if there's not a thing blocking you from going that way.
That wasn't a pathway? Oh, okay.
It's blocked off.
It's hard to see it with it being so pixelated.
It's a giant freaking gate.
That's pixelated.
Stairs.
Well, you can stare at me all you want, but that's not going to change my statement.
I live in misery.
Oh, really? I thought you would live in Florida.
No, I did. You moved me.
I thought you were the one that moved. You got your own place.
Stop bringing logic into this.
Oh no, cents again. And I counted it. Actually, the 6 cents.
I need power. Danger. Yes. Caution. Danger.
Danger.
Caution.
Will Robinson.
Nailed it.
Hey, Florida man is real. Hi, how you doing?
Watching out for moving doors. Noted. Buttons. Button. Button. But and 10
that you can access that you haven't accessed before.
Probably.
What the heck is that?
Not a lever.
Who? What was that? Oh, that was just a sticker. Never mind.
Oh no, time flies. I actually have to leave in half an hour because
Florida man is real
tomorrow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
Work tomorrow?
No, but we are visiting my parents because they didn't have time during Easter. And
fair enough.
Doing it one weekend later.
Hey, you know what works for you, you know?
No, it doesn't work. That's the that thing.
Oh, okay.
What works. No. That's just factually wrong.
We kind of meet each other, not early, but I need to sleep before that.
I see. Yeah, you gotta get some sort of beauty rest, otherwise you're gonna be like...
Why would the door be unlocked? So the door's unlocked. I obviously need to unlock it, but there's gotta be a way to... Unless there's like a exit to the left. Right.
Can you bring the ladder outside the door?
No, I need to go over here.
Tyra, offer the old people.
I can not.
Sleep is for the weak. Sleep makes you strong.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Ooh.
Okay, well.
Lack of
I think
sleep has
that's a nice
destroyed my.
hobby.
Most lack of sleep has destroyed my brain.
Button. Bhutan. Destroy
Oh, hey,
camera. So I need
Closer
to
to 30
divert
than 20.
power.
Okay, put 10 years on top of both of these numbers and you got mine.
Closer to
I'm sitting over here at 34.
Sweet.
I'm less than 30. We'll say that.
Yeah, I'm the stream's grandpa, as always.
We appreciate
Yeah, I'm
grandpas
used-
here.
Yeah, that's true. I'm used to being the old one in the room.
I know it doesn't act like it, but it is true. Where would the power button be? Is it over this way? Shush!
Is it behind that door?
Back in my day story. Oh my god.
Back in my
Back in
day.
my day.
Oh, Potato
Back in
Man's
my
stuck over
day.
there, though.
I remember when SOMA's had a Potato Man that didn't try and just open doors with their feet.
Back in my days, people used the computer in the dumb bedroom.
I have to offer tribute. That's the solution.
There.
I think they liked it.
You won a prize. Soft locking the game.
What? Honestly, though, maybe.
If that was actually the case, if you could actually soft lock yourself because you threw away one down in some area, and there's no way to recover it without restarting, that's poor game planning.
Orange, red, and green.
Well, where does the cable go to? Oh, wait, do you need to plug it in?
Yes. Sir, I know I'm drunk, but actually I'm not.
Actually,
There we go.
Illogical that the machine that needs power is able to blink.
It blinks?
Yeah, well, it had the yellow light, but it wasn't. Had,
Not the wet floor
had the cable
signs.
connected.
He was the best of us.
It's like when your smartphone is going into low battery mode and uses the very last energy to vibrate to show you that the energy is not enough. It's so illogical.
It needs to have a dying breath. Go
Yeah.
sit over there and think about what you've done.
Adrian!
Huh. One down. Two down. That one's green as well. And, oh, perfect. I see what you're doing. Wait. No! Jeepus!
I did the wrong order. Oh.
All it needs is the tinnitus ringing of the ears.
Of course.
Huh.
Oh, power's
I
dead.
I didn't know the Dunbed was equipped with flashbangs.
Let me out. Oh, there, flashlight. Oh,
ruined it!
God. Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Alright,
Well,
time to
try
climb
going
up.
the stairs.
I did ruin it. That, or it was was it Serang we saw? No. Who was the one that we just interacted with?
Brandon won.
Juan. I can make that jump.
Yeah, of course.
We-
See?
Nailed
We
it.
kind
Easy.
of wanted to know the security side.
You can.
I can do this. Oh, whoa! Loading
Perfect.
screen.
You made it. Well
I just
done.
encountered a loading screen there because my position changed.
Yeah, it's
I
funny
can't
how they
lean.
try to hide the loading by placing you in an event, and then it's more obvious than ever because the whole game stutters.
Plan B.
Doesn't even matter how powerful that PC is. In this game, loading is so awful.
Oof. It's kind of like Half-Life.
No, Half-Life didn't have loading screens at all, right?
It did when entering a new
elevator.
area.
Yeah.
Well, not just elevators, but like when you walk through a door and you go to a new level, it will be like loading, and then it will play.
Oh,
It
there was a
wasn't
whole.
as seamless as one would like it, but it was one of the first to be fairly seamless.
I played enough Alien to know that's not good.
Yeah.
I've been out for a quick toilet break and cigarette break as well.
Sounds good.
See you soon. Oh, look, that one's yellow, not red. Oh, another butthole.
Disgusting.
Perfect.
Wait. Ow, my ankles.
So,
Where am I?
What are we trying to find here? Something to reset the power?
No, a drill. Don't yawn.
Yeah. I'll yawn if I want to.
Oops. I don't think I wanted to plug that in.
Why not?
Oh no. What do I plug this into? What is this?
It's what you need.
I guess that's what I need to plug it into. I think I found my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe plug in your companion.
What if I just never do that?
Then you might not be able to progress.
That's a maybe.
Wait, this isn't...
Oh no.
No! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Diving room.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat,
I
the
allowed
only
it.
other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Okay, so we do
Supposedly.
that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
useful. Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
Alright, fair. You know.
You didn't
Objective.
know who'd get us
New
on.
objective.
How difficult could it be?
Definitely. That's a lot of terabytes. 896 of them.
Oh
It's almost
my.
a petabyte.
So much porn lost. I mean,
Systems
oh god, it's a
physics.
puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Oh, you gotta reduce it down to... I see. Oop.
Yay,
Well,
you're
reduce it
fine
down,
now.
That's for sure. Well, now it's not, because you just kind of blaze through, like, the Cabin EX. Is that even needed?
Well, I need physics. Rigid. Maybe soft as well. That sounds wrong.
Soft physics seem pretty, like, large.
Well, we're in the
system
forest, so we don't
fluid
need
is-
buoyancy. We don't need fluid unless there's running water.
Wouldn't we need fluid for water? Maybe.
What?
Maybe there's an actual key or something like that to
Vegetation.
indicate what you would need. Easiest puzzle in my opinion,
Daytime.
but most people struggle with it. So interesting. Well, you see.
Well, it gives
think
you a
it's
default.
numbers
It's a
puzzle.
forest, right? There's a forest, so you're gonna put in as many things as sim base. Oh, I see. Wait. I
I'm
see.
thinking it's a numbers puzzle.
No, so on the right you have the requirements. So I need to have that. What's the last one? This. So now I have too much, so I could take off maybe this. This, so now I still need this.
Environment physics fluid is needed. And
Oh, because I
physics
have the
buoy is
river
needed.
mod. I see. So I get it. Yeah, so first thing I need to do this. Next thing I need to
veggies.
do this. Now I need to do
And
this,
it lights up
this.
as you hover over them. Okay.
Back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm actually shocked that Arch figured this out earlier than Rabbit, because usually at this puzzle developers are in favor.
Ah.
Required packages.
So I need to reduce from forest to plains grass probably.
Well, that's grayed out.
Which one?
so you can't
Omni.
interact with that.
What?
That's grayed out. You cannot interact with that.
Correct. But if that's the case,
Get rid of the sun and moon.
no, I just use the moon. But I
Yeah,
can't.
no.
I can't use physics fluid. Why is it physics? Oh, because I have river.
Because it's 201 terabytes.
No, yeah, it's because I used the moon.
Type
Got it.
SOMA.
Yeah.
Welcome to node modules. Bye bye.
Water. Light of some kind. So we definitely will be needing to use the moon. We need this for fluids. Buoyancy. Dynamic light. And
Wood.
there you go.
Done.
Wow, that
Installed the
Try
part.
loading a dummy scan. Shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real arc.
that.
Run the simulation and then hit pause while the code
That's
is
my
running.
brother.
It'll give me a cross-section of the
Fairly
process.
smoothie.
Oh, okay.
Throw. Nope.
Nope. Max speed.
100% resource allocation. Go.
Don't worry about it. And
You need to pause
pause.
while the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not.
Oh,
While the dummy is loaded. Oh. You gotta time it just right. I see.
Try pausing it when the dummy is loaded.
hey, excuse you.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, of
Why do you
course.
have to remind me?
So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your
Why
own work.
do you
What?
have to remind me?
Oh, right.
Microsoft
So now we know how to
Office.
get on the Ark, right?
Kind of.
Kinda.
It's just I don't really know what you are. Maybe there's a way to plug you in, or maybe scan somehow. We need to figure this out before we leave.
What you are is going to be an issue on how to try and plug you into the Ark.
You need to catch it while it's being loaded.
Catch what?
Dummy? Or is it you?
I don't know. But no, I didn't choose me.
No, try again. The dummy needs to be loaded when you pause.
Okay, well, I guess I'm still on the dummy.
Yeah! Yep, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, let me allow that.
What?
I'm thinking that your auto sensor was just like...
I'm a little bit confused. You did everything correct. Is the game glitched out? Did Catherine say something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then probably you skipped that.
But I don't know. She basically was like, oh my god, numbers. Hold on.
RX521358LM.
Nope, I don't care. Prep arc with signal transmitter.
Oh, I know why. Okay.
Power packets, toads.
I think it's just because it had like a set amount of failure dialogue, and I succeeded before I hit that set amount, and then I failed again afterwards, and it's like, well, you're dumb. And I'm like, okay. I already did that.
Wow, that's so cool. It's the whole gang.
A crew
Gang's
photo?
all here.
Really? Who were you saving this
Gang's
for?
all
The world
here.
was dead.
Thanks, Simon. I thought being an asshole wasn't invented until the 22nd century. Now I know better.
I mean, history could definitely tell you that. Look at the internet from the 21st century. Power suit. Proper usage. Put on the neoprene undersuit and body harness. Is that what I'm wearing now? Interesting. Check the HPS for any visual damages. Starting with the legs, fix the parts onto your harness and work yourself upwards. Lock all pieces together as you go. Let a partner help you with the back piece and the torso. Secure button. Suit. Equalize pressure. Tap into oxygen tank. Suit doesn't seal itself. Flex the shock absorber. So you gotta flex, but do not try to fix it yourself. Cond. Okay. Don't hold your
Flex,
breath.
but not
Don't
too
stay out
hard.
too long. Don't dive too deep. Don't dive with malfunctioning equipment. Orange.
Don't dive!
Don't die! Mouse.
Is that a mouse?
Yeah, it's a space mouse.
It has the
I'm
ball
not
wheel
even
and
kidding. That's what it's
everything.
called.
Yeah.
Woo! Well, it doesn't work. Apparently, it's touchscreen. My decision. I've decided to finalize the arc with the scans we have. Oh, this is Chung. I'm sorry for all of you who wanted to go but didn't get a chance to scan yourself before the project was put on hold. It's been 2 months since I've added a scan, and I don't see how I'll ever be able to win back the support you all showed me when we started the project. I'm sorry. I never meant for anyone to take their lives. It was never my intention to fool anyone. I just wanted to save something.
I just wanted to save your minds. Apply interface module. Seal arc capsule. Ask permission from 4Q.
It's pain in the butt.
Brief Aveshkin, Lindwall, Penderson, and Hill.
Load the bullet?
Load the bullet. And then launch the arc. So the bullet must be just the arc. Just the code name.
Maybe? Maybe not?
Maybe
Ooh,
it's just
no.
French and says boulet.
Oh, yeah.
Found it.
Maybe it has a bit of a creme in front of it. A creme brulee.
Oh, God. More questions. I gotta keep track of these ones, too.
Recently it was decided that the ARC project would become Pathos 2's last official commitment. The staff has been urged to carry on with their duties despite Earth's catastrophic condition. I think the ARC's project is the most logical step towards the saving of mankind, and we should spend as much time and resources as needed to complete it. Strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree.
I disagree with the premise. I don't think that the ARC project is going to save mankind at all. Like, what you're doing is you're preserving the legacy of mankind, but that's not saving it. That's preparing for the funeral. That's like a man buying a casket for his eventual death and funeral. Like, that
No,
you're
it's
not
like a
saving
man
him.
recording. Yeah, it's more like the man recording himself talking for his funeral.
Not necessarily.
So that he puts in the will, when I die, play this tape, or whatever.
Well, no, because this is leaving a legacy. It's about leaving a legacy, and in the essence, it's like choosing a tombstone. I guess is a more accurate, where it's something that other people will be able to see, but it's not actually you. It just reminds them of you. It's like an echo of your consciousness. That's what the ARC project is. But it's not humanity. It's just what's left. But it's not gonna save it, because it's like if you scan a terminally ill person like what I was, right? Ultimately, the original Simon died. You didn't save him. Making this ARC thing didn't save Simon. It just allowed him to continue on, or a version of himself to continue on in this existence that...
As an android.
No. As an AI.
As an android.
Android implies a physical body.
You have a physical body.
But the ARC project isn't about physical bodies. The WoW,
Well,
maybe you could consider that, but the ARC project is not.
I'm talking about you currently.
But the questions that says ARC project.
Oh, right. We're talking about the question.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, humanity, how do you define it? At least with a human body, right?
Well, yeah, I feel like the point of contention in this argument is the word saving in mankind. Not necessarily what is mankind, but rather saving it, right?
Yeah.
You're not saving it, you're just preserving the memory of it.
Of course, you also have to save the bodies and not only the soul, consciousness, or whatever.
Right. Yeah. And again, if you're coming from the perspective like we are right now, at least for me, that they become two separate entities, if you make the argument that they are the same entity, you can argue that you're saving the people. But you have to assume that they're the same person, and that argument seems to be, in my opinion, dismantled by the thought that there could be multiple consciousnesses at the same time of the same person. Which obviously they didn't think about when making this question, because at the time it was theoretically impossible. It wasn't until the WoW that did it that they were like, well, now I'm worried about it. Thanks, Simon.
I agree with the premise of not saving mankind as much as saving mankind's knowledge.
Yeah, the preserving the legacy of mankind, I suppose, is a better way to phrase it. In my opinion.
Well, to embark, every passenger needs to be flushed with electromagnetism.
Flashbang out!
Using a pilot seat. These scanning sessions are known to cause nausea and headaches, sometimes lasting up to 3 days. I think temporary physical discomfort, no matter how severe, is a small price to save mankind. Yeah, okay. I mean,
again,
temporary physical discomfort, no matter how severe, is a small price to pay to save mankind. I do agree with that sentiment. It's not asking if doing this itself is going to save mankind in this question, like it did the last one.
Correct. Yeah. I agree with you. But again, I want to point out, I disagree with the premise of the phrasing, rather, of save mankind. But you're right in the sense that the actual question has nothing to do about saving mankind, like whether or not this will or will not. It's saying, in a situation, theoretically, saving mankind was an option, right? If you could do that by having temporary physical discomfort, it doesn't matter how bad the physical discomfort is, as long as you recover fully from it and it's temporary, right? That's what temporary means in this instance. Then it's a small price, and I do agree with that.
I agree with that.
I thought about the same about this question. It's more like the question of the, how's it called, the trolley problem. Because this question wasn't about is it saving mankind, it was about is a small price to pay if you are having pain when you can save the mankind. So under the premise that you can save it. And so it really feels like a sacrifice to be made, like the trolley problem. One too many.
It's still live.
Right.
I just realized.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're still live. I mean,
Well, I just see
chat
my
still is going
viewers
through.
just went plummeting down to 1, and I don't know.
They
if-
probably went to bed. It's 10 o'clock at night.
I know. I didn't know if that. Usually that happens when my stream says, "Uh-oh, he disconnected." Anyway, the
So
Ark is
built to fit a Ranger Mark 7 probe, meaning it could be shot into space with the Omega space gun and technically survive for thousands of years, living off of the light from our sun and distant stars. I think the Ark should leave Earth behind and be launched into space.
So this, in my opinion, is a question of probability, because what is more likely? It to die going out into space by hitting a random asteroid at any moment in time, with no protection, no atmosphere, no defenses, essentially, to protect the Ark from any impending dangers. And on top of that, battery potential problems, where if it goes into a part of space where there are no stars for a decent distance, so it can't power itself and just shuts off due to just lack of power.
Wait, we can point this out as we saw it in Lambda. They already calculated an orbit around the sun.
Right, but that makes more sense. But it says the question here is, I think the Ark should leave Earth behind and be launched into space. Oh,
Yeah,
I see. Yeah.
This comes down to the question if it's safer on Earth or safer in space.
Right.
Well, okay. Let's get one thing off the bat. When the Earth when the Sun expands from a yellow star to a white dwarf, regardless if it's on Earth or if it's orbiting the Sun, it will perish, because as the sudden expansion happens.
But then we are not talking thousands of years. We talk a lot more than that.
Well, right. I'm putting out the first thought I had was it's safer out there.
The Ark stays here and this station collapses. That's way more probable than the sun blasting into a Death Star.
Right. So I would agree that it would be safer around the sun. The only issue is that if there's life here and some intelligent species were to find it, it would be far more likely that an intelligent species, whether it's homegrown on Earth or extraterrestrial, would be more likely to search a life-bearing planet than some random metal object that's orbiting a yellow star, right? Not to mention being that close to solar flares, who knows what kind of electromagnetic damage you're going to accrue and what kind of protections that the Ark currently has.
Yeah, that we don't know, too.
Alright, so do you strongly agree, disagree, or...
I have no idea. Well, I deal with space a lot. I think space has infinitely far more dangers, but also theoretically more potential, because what if the building collapses or a tree falls down or wherever you put it, you can no longer see the sun because the volcanoes erupt and an ice age happens. Suddenly, how are you powering this Ark, right?
Yeah.
If it's solar powered and there's a 1,000+ years of ice age, right? The thing's gonna power down for 1,000+ years. It could be damaged, it could be corrupted, it could be whatever by the erosion and atmospheric pressures of the planet. Whereas space, as long as you account for the things that we already know are happening in space due to satellites and things like that, theoretically, it should be better, especially with the gravitational pull of the sun, as long as you get into a stable orbit. So I would say agree, but not strongly.
By the way, is there any kind of protection against solar flares? Do satellites in our orbit have something like that?
So you can, but it's more of like redundant systems. I don't know is the answer I'm gonna go with.
All
Yeah, fair.
It is a fair question, and it's something that we've struggled with on Earth when solar flares happen directly in our in the direction of Earth. We have noticed phenomenon electromagnetically with things on Earth. So there, if it's something that becomes a direct hit from a solar flare, I don't know personally of anything that can deal with that, but I'm not going to say whether we can or cannot protect against it.
So not even the atmosphere is doing something against that.
Right, not even the natural magnetic poles of the planet due to the iron in the mantle will be able to protect against the intensity of a solar flare. Like the sheer size of the sun, the fact that it's so far away and we can still see it as a bright burning ball of fire in the sky, and it takes 8 minutes for that light to reach us, right? Like,
yeah.
That, just the sheer intensity of that alone is going to, being so close to it that you're literally orbiting it, you're going to encounter far more severe things than what we can see on Earth. And we have the protection of the atmosphere and the, what's it called? Magnetic layer? Not the ozone, the magnosphere? Oh, man, sciencey terms. I haven't talked about him forever.
The friend zone.
The friend zone, yes.
Yeah. So, the digitalization of humanity is an opportunity to make a quantum leap in our own evolution. The people inside the Ark will, out of necessity, be generated from existing genetic code, but could be altered to allow for cosmic changes, ease aging, and even prevent death. I think we are at risk of losing our humanity if we were to rid ourselves of disease and our mortality. Our own mortality.
That's a different question altogether. That's a question of what does it mean to be human? Is human nature what defines you as a human? Or is being a Homo sapien what defines you as being a human? And would you evolve into a new species if you were to lose your mortality? Because to date, at least, the assumption and the observation that has been said time and time again is the reason for existence is the fact that it's finite. So, when you suddenly make it infinite and you have no fear of death, no fear of wasting your time because there's always more time to come, human beings aren't mentally equipped currently to even contemplate that kind of thought process and just how much eternal suffering that will be. Like the people who are around this ship, they're not dead. They're breathing. Some of them can even speak to you as a human being, like that one lady who we didn't kill.
Right, but you got to remember that they are feeling. There's some that are feeling pain.
Well, that's the thing, right?
So, and pain is a sign of mortality. So, if we... Yes.
No, I disagree with that premise.
Why?
You can disagree. Why do you disagree?
I disagree with the fact that pain equals mortality.
No, I said it's a sign of our mortality. So,
How?
if we rid ourselves... so, pain means danger. And if danger, then... normally the outcome of danger is death. So that's how our body reacts and why it sends the pain signals to basically say you don't want that damaged. But you don't want that hurt. Where if you get rid of that capability, well, now you're just invincible.
I would say that it's an indicator, but it isn't a sign. I would say you could still experience pain even if you're immortal.
It's a sign. It's an indicator.
No, because here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. There are fates worse than death.
We don't know immortal things. Not one.
Right. That's what it comes down to. Is the only immortal thing that we have is mass.
Well, what I'm trying to say is in your mind, because that's effectively all this is boiling down to, is if you remove any sense of danger to whatever your mind is experiencing, then you remove all sense of consequences to any kind of action that you do. So you have a much higher risk of losing what is considered to be humanity, and a much higher likelihood of being some sort of something that's quote unquote heartless.
So okay, here's what I'll say for this.
May I rephrase that?
Sure.
Yeah, please.
I agree with Rabbit's opinion here, because pain is needed, pain is the signal to here's a pretty big danger, and you learn to avoid pain.
But why?
The mission, because it's hurtful. Because the mission behind the pain is to not get yourself endangered, and you don't need pain if you're immortal.
You don't need pain, but that doesn't mean you can't experience pain.
Yeah, but that's so unlikely. We don't know a single immortal thing, and we can.
Well, right.
Guess
Well, so but we can assume what the potential outcomes are, right? Because this is what's going to happen if you have an immortal being. Let's say you have a human being, right? Thought experiment time. Human being, but immortal. That's it. That's the only difference, right? One of two things is going to happen. It's either going to feel pain and be just like any other human, or it's going to eventually dull its pain senses and test its limits until it literally forgets what the feeling of pain is. So essentially, boiling down to, it will either feel pain or it won't feel pain, right? But either way, right? The only reason why you wouldn't feel pain, right? Because how do you feel pain, right? You feel pain through the nerves. Unless you literally lose the nerves, your brain will still interpret those signals. Not unless you become numb to them.
No.
But if we're assuming immortality, are we assuming what kind of immortality?
Based on what you just said, I can prove to you that that's false.
Okay.
Phantom limb syndrome, where people still feel pain in their dismembered limb after war and such. They still feel pain in their foot that does not exist.
That proves what I'm talking about, though. That even if we were immortal and we were to live forever, even if we only were just a brain, you would still phantomly feel pain, even if you don't need to.
That's not what this question is about. What this question is saying, if we rid ourselves of our own mortality and of diseases, basically, are we at a risk of losing what it means to have humanity?
Yes, but for a different reason.
Human.
Here's the reason I have.
Okay. Well, then you agree.
Well, yes. I was going to get to that eventually. I was just enthralled in the conversation of pain versus no pain in terms of immortality. But for me, we're always at risk of losing our humanity. Here's the thing. We're always at risk of losing humanity because no matter if you are immortal or not, if you are just living, you have choices to make in every single day-to-day life, right? So what it means to be human changes from person to person, and you're always able to throw away your humanity to some extent outside of, the furthest reaching, which is like changing your entire species as a human being to a different animal or whatever.
Like a robot society or a society of AI?
Right, exactly. But even then, you're at risk of losing humanity, right? You lost your humanity. No matter what, I'm saying that even on a small scale, before you lose disease or immortality, you have immortality or anything like that, you're still at risk of losing your humanity. So this is just a hyper extension of that thought. So if you agree to that smaller niche thought, therefore you must agree to this thought. So I would agree, personally. But I did want to get on that side tangent because I'm there's fates worse than death. And there's ways to, if you were, let's say, under the assumption that by immortality, right, you are constantly regenerating, which it looks like the WoW is doing to these individuals, which is the veins being overly, the pigment being overly red because they have too much blood in their bodies because they're regenerating too much tissue and too much blood cells and all that other fun stuff. If that's the case, then your nerves will never die. The only thing that will change, potentially, is how your brain reacts to the signals coming from your nerves. You could be in
how your body reacts to the signals.
Well, right, but your body is reacting based upon what you experience, as far as our awareness is at this point, as far as I'm aware, is how your brain interprets the signals coming from your body. Right? That's your experience. That's where the consciousness kind of comes in, is your body floods different aspects of your brain with electric signals and chemicals in order for you to experience whatever it is that you experience. That's our understanding to this point as a human race, essentially. Under that assumption, under the guise of what we currently understand, then we theoretically must conclude that feeling pain would not go away if we're in a situation where our immortality is derived from constant regeneration and we are essentially ridding diseases manually and we are fixing issues as things come up to prevent aging, to counteract whatever happens in our body that causes aging, to counteract the decay of organs, to counteract the decay of our digestive systems and of our skin and everything like that. If we're under that assumption, then yes, you'll still feel pain. In fact, you might even be hypersensitive to pain and just be in living torment for the rest of your life, for all eternity.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. The way the human brain works is pain is a lesson giver. Because
that's such a mortal thing to think, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's
part. It is part.
If not that,
it is part of mortality. While pain itself is there.
So okay, here's a concept for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been punched so much that you stop feeling the spot that's getting punched, aka going numb?
No.
Well, that happens.
That doesn't mean that you start becoming immortal.
No.
Yeah.
But my point being in that is that eventually the lessons stop. If your conclusion is the pain equals lessons, and the punches initially start to hurt, but eventually stop hurting, well, does that mean that you learned your lesson, or that it's no longer the correct lesson, or is it just that your body's gotten used to it?
That's just a signal overdose.
Well, it's either that or your skin's developed a callus to prevent it from actually hurting so you can get punched and not worried.
I would more say it's a psychic thing to say, okay,
well,
you are having a hard time here, and these are so many signals, you just have to get numb, otherwise you go crazy.
Well, that's the point, though, is if you're immortal, though, it would be a mental exhaustion overload of the highest order, because even if you physically remove disease and the normal aging mortality, you would have to deal with everlasting existence.
We are riding the pain train so long that we forgot the nature of the question. We are talking about mortality, not pain, and humanity. I would say if we are not a human, so if we are immortal, what are we? We are a god and not a human.
Well, I wouldn't go necessarily that far, but we would definitely not be human, and I agree with that. And but that's why I'm saying, in terms of the question, right? We've already addressed the question. The question is agree, because we're always at risk of losing our humanity. At least that's my opinion.
Let's do it. Then
okay. Well, I just wanted to go off of that side tangent of I don't think necessarily that pain always means that it's a lesson, and that pain can be a torture device.
Well, that's why it's being used as a lesson.
Again, I don't think you understand the methodologies of torture, if that is your assumption on it.
The idea of torture is better answer my questions or you're going to get more pain.
Oh, you're going to die, which pain shows.
This is the lesson for disobeying the rules, so we are going to torture you. That is the idea. It is a lesson giver.
Eternal torture for fun is a different concept that is not being properly considered in your analogy.
Well, the other thing that in your analogy, where the punching up until you get numb,
or frostbite's another example of it.
Even if you're immortal, the problem with that logic is the cells will still die and you will lose functionality, or you will rather just lose functionality in those cells for a time being. You might not be dead, but that doesn't mean that your arm won't stop functioning or your nerves won't stop functioning.
And that teaches you the lesson to never go into that fucking snowstorm again.
Right,
Yeah,
but here's the
basically.
thing, right? Here's the thing. That's why I said under the guise or the assumption that it's regenerating, sort of like what we're seeing with the WoW stuff. You may lose that functionality, but it's only temporary. So why do you care? Why have pain when it's just like a minor inconvenience at most? If you can grow back a limb, who cares?
Well, then you're no longer mortal.
Well, right, but that's what I was saying. The whole concept of pain. Pain doesn't necessarily mean, though, if you're immortal, doesn't mean you
mortality.
don't. Well, no, I guess I said
that's the idea. It's a sign of mortality. You feel pain, so you don't want to avoid situations that are potentially dangerous that could lead to death. If you don't have those situations anymore, as you said, what's the point of pain?
So that becomes a mental question, right?
Anymore?
And this is that goes to
and then
what
it becomes a mental question.
Well, then it goes to what JP was saying, which is, would you just evolve to not have nerves or whatever? Because we don't know. An immortal being doesn't exist. We can't compare to what that means.
We know that there are people that don't have feeling at all, don't get pain, and to them, existence is absolutely terrifying because they got to constantly check their body to make sure that everything is still okay, because their body cannot tell them that.
But that's because they're gonna die. If they knew they weren't gonna die, they'd react differently.
If they knew that they wouldn't die, and there's no consequence to anything that they do, they put their hand on a hot stove or whatever, it's fine.
But then that begs the question: are they living?
Yeah, well, that's a raised behavior, though. I once had a friend that had a child, and this child was actually unable to feel pain. And if you looked at that child when it was playing, you got really worried, because that child was climbing trees like 7 meters high and just jumped down because it didn't learn how to care for his own body and couldn't feel pain. And of course, these parents will become, let's say, helicopter parents that are overreacting all the time and tell the kid, be careful of this, be careful of that. And this raised behavior will lead to constantly checking your body. But they don't, when they don't have pain from birth, they don't have this feeling of, I have to be safe all the time, like this will to survive. Or no, that's wrong phrasing, but you know what I mean.
Right.
No, I think that's fairly accurate. It's instinctive survival or like protection of yourself.
And that instinct is usually triggered by signals or hormones or whatever, and pain is one of them.
Yeah.
I just think that
I love the discussion, but I'm already 23 minutes.
Oh my goodness!
I really go to bed, otherwise I will be fucked so much tomorrow.
Good luck.
All right, JP. Have a good night and have fun with the family.
Love talking with you guys. See you next week.
See you next week.
Alrighty.
Probably spending the rest of this on this survey anyway, so just watch it afterwards.
I will.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So the next question, because I do want to still go on about that other one, because I do kind of I'm getting hung up on something and I know it, but I just disagree with the notion that an immortal being can't feel pain. I understand the concept.
I never said that. I said that feeling pain is a sign of mortality. I never said that immortals cannot feel pain.
Well, then why would an immortal need to feel pain, or what? Like, if it's a sign of the opposite of what it is?
Why would a mortal feel no pain? I mean, it's just a
because it's not necessary.
At that point in the yeah, I mean, there are plenty of things that happen in evolution that aren't necessary that ultimately get phased out over time for certain aspects. For an immortal, if they feel pain, that is something that is an abnormality for their biology or something like that. That will eventually
we would assume so.
Get phased out. Well, yeah, we would assume so. But the idea ultimately is that pain is there to help teach you of what is dangerous and what is not dangerous. That is ultimately what is there for pain. And that is why it becomes a sign of mortality, because if something is dangerous to you, that means you have a chance to die to said thing.
So,
like if
here's a question.
Dog bites you, or a hot stove singes you, or what have you.
So I have a question then, and I think this is probably part of the reason why I'm getting hung up. Do you feel fear if you're immortal?
There's a chance that might be the case. And
well, why would you if nothing can hurt you?
For that,
why do we fear things?
There are two aspects to it. So aspect number one, if you were mortal up until the point that you became immortal,
right?
Then yes, I believe you would have fear still, because fear is a learned behavior through pain. Where
no, I wouldn't say pain, but yes, knowledge,
through pain and experiences and knowledge and things.
Knowledge
like that.
And experience, I agree with.
Yeah. Well, that's what pain is experience.
Well, right, but I would say that it's more knowledge and experience is more encompassing. So I agree with that.
Let me
go with that.
Finish my statement of.
Yes. Go ahead.
If you're an immortal from birth and you start being immortal
right.
from the day that you go, and you feel pain, well, you learn early on that pain means almost nothing. So while you feel it, that discomfort essentially is what it would be to you, is just a discomfort. You would still be able to do things beyond what most other people would be able to do, because they have a much more inherent fear of their own death, where you would have learned at some point that you don't have that innate problem, so you will become a lot more bold with your physical actions if you start from birth doing that kind of stuff.
But again, the splitting slightly from the immortality question, the question, well, I mean, in terms of what we were talking about before, but it's more in regards to immortality. What do they have to fear? Like, why do mortals fear things? And in my opinion, my solution, my answer to that question is, it's because we fear death. Everything stems back to we fear death. If you're afraid of spiders, right, it's because you're afraid of them being poisonous, biting you, and you dying.
Now, I will say, there is a type of pain that we're not also
emotional pain.
Right.
Fear of losing loved ones, fear of being alone.
Or just fear of loss in general, not necessarily just loved ones, but like you have an object that you really like and then someone takes it from you. Well, you might feel really angry or hurt that it's been taken from you.
You'll feel sad and then anger from the sadness, but yes, that makes sense.
Right, so there is still that aspect of it as well. And the ultimate idea of that question is, if you lose essentially your ability to die, ability to die, basically, if you lose that ability,
but then why would you feel sadness or anger?
Would you have the risk of losing your humanity as a whole?
Oh, well, again, the base question we've already addressed. The answer to that is absolutely. If you lose your ability to die, you lose not only your purpose in life, you lose what it means to be a human, because part of being human is thinking in a finite existence. If you're suddenly in an infinite existence and you get all eternity to do whatever you want with no repercussions of not earning money, not earning anything in your life, not building anything in your life because you don't need to leave a legacy, there's no reason to do any work because there's no legacy to leave for you. You just live to see it. There's no reason to procreate. There's no reason to do anything because you'll just exist. There's no reason to be happy. There's no reason to be sad because you don't need you don't need to eat things. You don't need to feel pain. You don't need anything if you are immortal because you just exist. And there's no consequence to you not doing anything. And I think natural state of being, path of least resistance, most things would just not do anything if given the opportunity to not do anything.
Right. And that's ultimately the situation with it. So yeah, we're all
right. But then that goes back to the whole thing of, is pain necessarily a sign of mortality? And in my head, the reason why I would say no is not because I disagree with the fact that in order to be mortal, you must feel pain in some regard in order to be a self-sustaining mortal. I would say, like, exceptions to the clause don't dictate the rule. So just because you don't feel pain doesn't mean that you can't be immortal, immortal. Just that on standard, if you have a generic species in creature, if the generic baseline does not have the ability to feel pain, then chances are you're not gonna be immortal. I don't know. It's tricky because I don't agree that, like, if it's the case, you would suppose that if something feels pain, then it's a sign of mortality. Then an immortal who feels pain, then that wouldn't be immortal.
No,
you would have to suppose that a mortal can't feel pain. You would have to.
Just because it's a sign of mortality, it is not proof of mortality. There's a fundamental difference in that. It's kind of like the idea of evidence versus proof. Just because there's evidence of the thing doesn't mean that it's proof that is definitively the thing. So just because you're an immortal and you feel pain doesn't mean that it makes you mortal. However, more times than not, if someone is afraid of pain and someone gets pain and reacts to said pain, and there's pain involved, that is a sign of mortality. That they have a self-preservation instinct.
Right. I suppose that's a better way of phrasing it, is what is pain? And I think you just addressed it beautifully. I think pain is a reaction of self-preservation. If we define it as such, then it would be a sign of mortality, I think. And then I would agree.
Okay.
I think that makes sense to me. I was struggling with the notion that if an immortal feels pain and pain's a sign of mortality, then why does an immortal have a sign of mortality when it's supposedly immortal? It's like saying it's an immortal that's mortal. Like, or it's an immortal is afraid of being mortal, which is a fear. I do see the argument that immortals can fear, because they can fear being alone. They can fear losing something that was once theirs. They can
mental fears more than anything else, rather than physical fears.
But then, at what point does the mentality break? Right? Because at some point you get, so much pain, as we were saying, sensory overload, that your mind just shuts down. Okay. But then, are you even a conscious being at that point?
So kind of like Dr. Paradox, I think his name was, from Ben 10, where he went so insane that he went sane. Really sane.
I mean, it's entirely possible, honestly. I mean, it's an interesting notion, right? To go to such extremes that you circle back around, almost like you're Ouroboros eating your own tail. Like, it's kind of a funky notion, but it's
kind of basically like you went crazy and then you got bored of that.
Yeah, that's actually fairly accurate. It's like, man, I'm just so sick and tired of being in pain all the time. I guess I'm going to just try not being in pain. Oh, crap, that worked. Oh, this is how normal people feel. Dang. Feels good.
Yeah.
All right, there are only 58 people left alive to be stored inside the Ark. A way to diversify and expand the population will be to introduce artificial intelligences that would in every way appear to be human, but with childlike and naive sensibilities. As we continue to explore the nature of intelligence, we may find a way to make them smarter in the future. I think even
an inferior group of artificial people would benefit our society.
Why are you asking me this?
Well, do you think that an inferior group of
strongly
artificial
disagree
people would benefit our society?
So,
I guess it depends on ultimately the idea of what is being considered as inferior. Inferior in what way? Like in every way?
Oh, I think there's more than that. There's another dynamic here. What do you mean benefit?
Well, that was the other thing too that I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So it's like, what kind of benefits are we talking about? Like emotional benefits? Are we talking about physical benefits? Are we talking about societal benefits? Are we talking about agricultural benefits? Financial benefits? Economic benefits? Political benefits?
So
I mean, what are we talking about?
some of those I would say no to off the bat. Some of those I would say maybe. But the reason is because a benefit would be in the viewer of the perspective of the taker of this survey. What do you deem is a benefit to society? Well, what would society benefit from? Not necessarily who benefits from it.
Because the idea here is that society is inside of this digital landscape, and it's effectively saying, hey, if we give you kids that are just digitally generated based upon previous scans and stuff, but it's not the full, just blatant scan of the person, it's almost like a child, would even an inferior group of these artificial people be beneficial to the digital world as a whole?
So simulation theory, essentially creating God that will, for the people in the digital verse, create new life for them. But at what point do you reuse the original scans? Because like, how would that work? Would it be you have a bunch of scans and then people just start existing?
Well, it's saying something along the lines of, if these childlike and naive sensibility AIs, aka inferior group of artificial people.
Doesn't say inferior. Oh, it does. Never mind, I'm blind.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Says that group of artificial people would those childlike AIs benefit society?
They could.
I would say yes, and my logic is more. It's along the similar lines of the whole mortality thing. One thing or humanity thing, not just mortality, but humanity thing. One thing that really makes us humans as humans is we like to pass down our knowledge to others. We like to help teach the next generation our skills and pass down that kind of information. So those childlike and naive sensibility AIs essentially would be beneficial in the sense of giving something to impart our knowledge to and to help teach and learn.
But here's the question.
As a society, I mean, it would basically be a transitionary kind of benefit.
Well, no, because here's the thing, right? You're going to make that, right? And then there's going to be a bunch of people that are artificially generated. And then eventually what's going to happen? The people who are growing older and older and older, who are starting at whenever the brain scan happened, then when they get to that point of death, right? How is this, if you're already making childlike naive sensibilities type of humans, I'm assuming then you're introducing either one of two things. One, you are introducing aging into this, or B, you're not introducing aging into this. There's only one or the other here. So if you are introducing aging,
premise of the question, the premise of the question.
This is a setup. This is setup. This is setup for this. So I'm under the assumption, out of those two, right, you are gonna have aging in this, because why would you have children if you never age? Why, like, you're gonna grow old, right? That's why you have kids.
I'm not 100% on that based on the wording of
But then why would you have children? Why would there be a need for those children to benefit the society? The whole point of having children is to have young and able people for when you can't do it yourself.
No. The idea is more the whole paternal kind of teaching instinct that a lot of people
But you're immortal.
that want to.
Who cares?
And at the beginning, it is definitely going to be a great benefit. In the it doesn't say long run or short run benefit. It just says a benefit to society. And ultimately, once the
I'm gonna
teaching is
disagree.
finalized, okay, you can disagree.
Well, here's the reason. If it said could benefit our society, I would agree. Because it says would, there's no guarantee that it will benefit our society.
I mean, we can agree to disagree on that one.
But like, why are you guaranteeing that they will benefit the society?
Like I said, for the whole transitionary period, and once that transitionary period's done, those AIs that have been taught.
But you don't know if they're going to be crappy children.
They will no longer need to be taught.
But what if they're crappy children?
Helping. I mean,
what if the teachers were crappy?
That's adding other variables to
right.
it.
But that's what I'm saying is, how can you guarantee that it will benefit our society? It uses the word would. Yeah, it uses the word would.
But it doesn't use the word guarantee.
Would implies it guarantees it.
I think it would benefit the society just overall.
You're just trying to cover your bases.
No, I actually do think that it would benefit, but I mean, I explained myself. You don't agree with my explanation, so Well,
because I'm curious. What I'm trying to do is comprehend why you would think that. Not trying to diminish it at all, because it's an honest trying to comprehend the part that I'm not seeing, because if there's a disagreement, it's usually a conclusion of experiences that led to that decision, right? So we're seeing the same set of data, but I'm interpreting it vastly different than you are.
So my assumption here is there are only 58 people, and they will not age, and instead they will still have a level of humanity of the reproductive side of things in humanity that will want to pass down their knowledge to the next generation. So having that initial child AI, to pass on that information would be beneficial for the transition. And once the transition is done, they would become part of the society
so
the
let's take
58
that.
people are part of already. And would they be beneficial? Yes, because of the programming that's associated with it.
Okay,
now
but let's take that.
Will
let's take
every single one of them be? That's going to be up to the teachings of the people.
Right.
The 58 people that are left.
Well, no, so first off, 58 people left alive does not mean that there's only going to be 58 people. It's 58 plus whoever is already scanned. So that, with that out of the way, it's at least 58 people. Yeah, because it says there's only 50 people left alive. Who's alive?
To be stored inside the Ark. So
Right.
there will be only 58 people inside the Ark.
No, because it doesn't talk about who's already been scanned. It just says that there's 58 left alive to be scanned, but it doesn't talk about who has already been scanned. It also doesn't talk about the people who committed suicide right away.
I think the wording is stating that there's only 58 people that were alive.
Now, the next thing
that were stored. Follower goal met. 60 out of 60. Congratulations.
Lexical Playmate, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Abyss. Welcome to the Legion. I was gonna say, if the other part of that is, what is the question? The question is, I think even an inferior group of artificial people would benefit our society. It doesn't say kids, not in the question at least.
Well, I mean,
it's implying it from the setup, but it doesn't say.
The setup.
Right, but it doesn't say that. So if we go off of the question, it just says any inferior group of people would benefit the society as artificial people. I know it kind of ruffles feathers to say I don't think that people would benefit society.
No. I mean, it's the interpretation of the question. I mean, I'm interpreting it, with the whole thing in mind, the whole prompt in mind. It's basically but with childlike and naive sensibilities. So that means that as we continue to explore the nature of intelligence, we may find a way to make them smarter in the future. So basically, you are teaching these AI to make them smarter in the future.
58 people will be who have different thoughts on how to raise people, who could potentially create people who are not going to benefit society.
And that is a potential, yes.
Therefore, having the inferior group of artificial people wouldn't benefit the society potentially.
Again, I think you're getting hung up on the being a definitive guarantee that 100% it will garner every single result being as good, and I don't agree with that. I think.
But then why wouldn't they use the word could?
Even if one of them was a success, that would is true. If the majority of them did fail, even if one did, and it benefited the society, I would say yes.
I think even an inferior group of artificial people would benefit our society. This is why I hate English. Because again, if it said could, in a heartbeat, I'd be like, agree. Yeah, they could. They could.
They could.
But would they? Well, that's up to them. Well, they're not real beings. Well, neither are the humans that are now inside the Ark. They're not beings either. They're artificial beings. They're
beings then. They're artificial.
Right. But then that's the thing is, when you define an inferior group of artificial people, those 58 people that their consciousness get uploaded are technically artificial people. Now, they're just, how do you classify inferior?
At least one could, but would that one be enough to be a benefit? I say yes. I say if one is, it would be a benefit.
Then it comes down to define benefit, because if the net is negative, right?
Now that's going to be up to interpretation for sure.
Right.
But that's the thing, what kind of benefit are we talking about? Are we talking about benefit in terms of the labor force inside the society?
Again,
are we talking about benefit in terms of I'm going off my profession.
My profession is engineering, and we don't deal with certainties. We're not mathematicians. We deal with uncertainty, and there's too many variables here to say definitively I would agree that all this statement is always true. So I would disagree with this.
All right.
Arc approval.
Right. We also had the whole
Turning Among the Stars.
Is this the thing that's associated with the other? So thank you for participating. This is how your colleagues voted.
Ha! Wait.
So arc approval.
Oh wow! I was this one.
You were in the second minority. Most people thought that the arc was a good idea. You thought you disagreed with it. Eternity Amongst the Stars. You were again.
I just didn't strongly agree. Yeah, I just agreed.
Inferior companions.
That's the last question we just did.
Ooh, wow, that one's so evenly split.
Right.
Holy shit. But most people
strongly disagreed.
Strongly disagreed.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's
so you're not even in the majority here.
No, I'm in this. I'm in the second majority. I'm in the.
Yeah, I'm split. I'm in the middle ground between the majority and the second majority.
You're tied for third.
Well, yes, but I'm not the strongly agree, which is as far away as possible from the majority. I'm between what the majority say and what the second majority say, which is where I think is a better average.
I'm going with amounts, not how close you are to the what the majority of people chose. Let's see.
I think the average of the sentiment is what's important there.
The pain for gain, most people would.
I would say 96. 96%.
Half of the people's. Well, half the people said agree for pain for gain.
Right.
Half people just said agree. 46% said strongly agree. So the majority of people, so as you said, 96, agreed that is the case. But no one, absolutely no one, strongly disagreed with this sentiment.
Right.
Which makes a lot of sense.
I could understand the argument for disagreeing, because if your temporary discomfort is to you something that is traumatizing, you may not want to save humanity. Or if you just don't like humanity, yeah, screw them.
All right, and then artificial evolution. We were in the majority with agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and on top of that, now if you were to sum all of them, right, like the only one that I was not in the majority on was the ARC approval. Which I don't even remember what that question was at this point. It was so long ago. That was like 50 minutes ago.
Yeah, fudge. Yeah, and I think longer than that.
It was around 10, yeah.
Yeah, it was before we were informed that.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember, man. Bruh. I don't know.
Anyway, let's continue on. That's a very
we have 9 minutes. What other things can we do in this episode?
Well, let's find out, shall we? Well, we can find out what we're supposed to be going to do. Find the art. Yeah, find something that can help.
Sitting right here.
I mean, you can sit right here as much as you like. But,
well, you said find the ark. I'm right here.
No, you're not. You're not in the ark.
What? I'm not here? I don't exist?
What's this thing?
You're not in the ark. You're in something else.
Foster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what
Why?
you made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the ark.
I'll give it a try.
How do I get on myself?
Yeah,
that sounds wrong.
Look, you just gotta get on, all right? And,
excuse you?
You heard me.
Off stream. Whoa.
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
Yes.
No. I'm too short.
Damn it.
Woo! I can track you.
Worried about radiation?
I can track you. I can track you.
I think we're beyond that.
Look at the screen. What's the screen saying?
You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that going to work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Why do I feel like that's a lie?
Imogen. Who's that?
I mean,
it looks like the basis for your body is one of my old college.
Idea. I mean, she did
Wait.
Robots, including the data reader and the OcuTorch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No. Hold on. Back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the Cortex chip
I'm a woman?
You're a woman.
You can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
Yes,
half?
It makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
I don't
we done
remember
here?
this
Can we
part.
go to Omicron and get my new suit man?
Yeah, we should get going.
Are you just afraid of the door? Bro.
So, I'm a walking corpse.
Walking cyborg.
No. Well, yeah. Yeah. No. I'm a
Yes.
walking dead cyborg. That's
Well,
I'm an undead cyborg? How does this
You are organic matter mixed with mechanical matter. You are a cyborg. Regardless
Whoa.
of if that organic matter is from a originally dead person.
Well, no, that's the thing, right? What's the concept? I'm a consciousness brought into an undead cybernetic body.
A cyborg, yeah. You are.
Well, I guess I
consciousness
wouldn't be
implanted
undead, would
into
I?
a cyborg.
I'm not
No, you
undead
wouldn't.
because I'm not the same person coming back. No, if I was Reed coming back into this body that's cybernetically enhanced, then I would be an undead cyborg. I'm someone else.
Are zombies the same person when they come back, or are they just mindless?
Bruh, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, up to this point, a lot of the lore would suggest that it's just the same person, or it's a corpse that has no soul at all. But their memories are retained inside of the organic matter of the brain tissue. Therefore, theoretically, it should be always the same person. But if you were to remove
Implant
the brain
someone out.
and then replace it with a cybernetic brain. No, specifically the brain.
Yeah, I guess if the WoW invaded the brain and ended up getting the and replacing that organic matter, and then the brain scanner ended up implanting your mind from 2016, I think it was.
2014.
Or 2014 or
Yep.
15.
No, it was 14.
2015. It was 15.
No, because
he
the
died
recordings
June
were
of
in
2015.
August or June.
Now that
It was
was
yeah.
This is just a prototype.
It was 2015? I thought it was 2014.
Let's go. Don't forget to take me with you.
I'll go get a clip.
It was 8 years ago.
8? What?
Yeah, that's when the game came out.
It's 2104 as far as we know.
And then I said when the game came out in real life.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't mean it could have been 2014. I thought it was 2014
Catherine
when
needs you.
with just one finger.
I mean, you were kind of pinching them to be picked up.
Yes, I'm only holding with like as if it's a disgusting glove that touched manure or something. It's not it. Uh-oh. I'm being scanned. Beam me up, Scotty.
Beautiful.
Do 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 do.
Oh, okay then. Why does everything just look weird?
I don't know. Maybe because I haven't touched a booty hole in a while.
Maybe. That doesn't
Excuse?
sound good. What was that?
If I follow the blood, nothing can go wrong.
Other side. Or you leave it open. What? Hi? Shut up.
They're just sleeping. Are you okay, buddy?
Well, if you touch the butthole, it'll destroy them.
I'm good. I don't want to.
Also, just the concept, touch the butthole and it destroys them, is kind of cursed. Oh, hey, you can break the window. Not with that, apparently.
Run away! Hey, yeah! Okay, well, that didn't work either.
No, that didn't really do
Got anything
much.
heavier in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he didn't really grab it. Well, that might work.
Yep, sure. Oh, that worked.
Oh, that much heavier.
Woo! Hello!
You break the window and you don't try jumping through it.
Oh, yeah, because there's a thing chasing me.
There is?
Oh, there's also vents that's gooping. Oh, person's
Where's
in there.
the thing that's chasing you?
There.
Whoa. I didn't think it was that close.
Yes. They can open doors. I learned that the last time. This one has arms, at least.
Yeah, that's
me or
true.
in front of me?
Oh, they don't seem to be there. You could probably jump through.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh.
Ooh. I thought he was on the other side. Then I heard him in my right ear suddenly. I turned to my right. He's just there.
You can do it. You can do it. Just gotta jump. Jump crouch. Yeah. Half-life that, son of a gun.
I did it.
You did it.
Who are you?
Oh, hey. It's Brandon. Juan.
Excuse you, sir. I need that. Thank you,
We
sir.
just helped him. What's that?
I don't know.
I guess they...
Oh!
Monster wailing trying to get inside.
You won't get me, motherfucker! You hear me?
Well, I guess they could get you, Mother Humper.
Okay. Well then.
Huh. Well, that seems to be about all the time we have for today.
I can do that too. Man, look at all that toilet paper.
We'll continue this next week. I'll be back on Sunday doing a one-shot with the GM squad, trying to finish off that Rokugan Legend of the Five Rings tabletop game. What? Oh, it's like
The moon landing, it was a fake.
Yeah. And so, until next time, have fun, everyone.
Peace. And on my end, thank you all so much for joining me on this grand adventure. And until next time, remember to stay safe. Don't get lost. In the abyss.